Welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Mahjong. We've got a fantastic A1 series to start us off. It will be Big E and David to take away the casting. I'll leave it to you guys.
Hello, hello. Oh gosh, A1 games. These matter so much.
Yep. Going to the first East one. First game East one.
Yep. It seems our
Yep.
dealership here. We have our Max here with a pair of green dragons and one Dora. This is a really fast hand. Looks like a dealer repeat hand. Could even. I
Yep.
wonder if this
Oh,
hand.
didn't call for the first green.
I was gonna say this is a hand that I actually get confused. Do you play this open or do you play this closed?
I probably play this open because you're a dealership. You can
Okay.
repeat.
Yeah, because I was wondering, the argument against that is the fact that you have like 3/4 like really good closed blocks here. Like you could get Ipeko, like Ricci +1 Ipeko could be a very strong here as closed hand.
Yeah, obviously, but you can see your Shimocha looks pretty good. That is all Tadashi. And also they have given up on the Yakuhai and also the mid-tail 4-pin and ASO. Pretty fast there.
Yep, Navi Lucas's hand here is pretty good. That is still Janchanten, but as soon as the White Dragon comes out, which somehow is still walled, that hand looks like a very fast 1k hand to kill off a dealership.
Yep.
Gee.
And here's a
Ooh,
call 4-pin.
interesting. I feel like that's the type of play I hate doing because it seems so desperate, but
Wow.
I can see the thought.
And Adotsuke on the white. Pretty interesting.
What I like about it is it's like it. This is one of the moves that you're really like. I don't see a single Dora. Like everyone else has to have them. I'm gonna stop this as quickly as possible. Ooh, speaking of Dora, that's gonna be a Dora Ricci there on the left for Jay. And
Temper food.
ooh,
Oh, Ishan Temple Dealer. The green uncle. Cool.
yeah, this is a cheat toy that it doesn't really look too much like a cheat toy, but at the same time, I don't think anyone usually drops 5. So,
Can
well,
buy. I
I'm
didn't take that. That's so bad.
I was gonna say, and no one's gonna drop a Dora in their sane mind. It's even if it's Tenpai, even if it's dealer
Yeah.
Tenpai, no.
But then you give up on the Sunshock chance with 345 Sunshoku. But the 1-4 so is not coming out as well.
I mean, yeah, look at that discard palette, and the first thing I'm thinking is Soju looks horrible.
Yeah. Oh, the 3-pin pushed.
Well, not Lucas here is being like, okay, Tuso is well, it's not that bad, I guess, because it's one chance.
Oh, the
Oh,
5 so. Probably
you
folding
are
here.
not dropping that.
You just won Hanadotsuke, please. Yep.
Yep. Have a great time going for K10.
Yep.
On the opposite here, Cass is just has a hand that secretly could call open for maybe Tanya +1.
Pretty hard because the pins is not that safe.
Yeah, I guess it's not that great, but
Yeah, it's pretty hard to call from the pins side. Probably the Manzu.
yeah, I guess the question is where's the 7-mon?
Here you go. I hear the Ishan 10.
Perfect.
Green
Oh,
sold K10.
K10,
Yep.
but also K10 on Dora.
Yep.
Yeah, rip. Well, yeah, I say good job for Lucas there for forcing that K10.
Yeah. That's the last 3 so. Sanzo.
See, this is the type of like Akanashi play that I really feel like it shows like why what you call it. Lucas here is so strong because I Personally, I would not have been able to call that after the call there, but you can see because he did that at the end, he earns plus 1,500, which in Akanashi is very strong.
Yeah.
So
But
then let's look. Yeah,
Yep.
you can say
But
let's
still
look at.
think that the second call of the West pawn is too aggressive, probably.
Okay, yeah, you could see it that way too.
Yep.
But yeah, let's look at the current hands. This time, yep, Lucas is rewarded with his dealership. I can see shapes there. Just I don't know why, but I have like vibes of. I
Ooh.
wanted to play this as like a Junchan, but I guess that's not happening.
Junyan's pretty hard. Probably Ipeko with the Liangmen Tenpai would be bad. Would be good.
Yeah, I guess this is a good old try to get Pinfu.
Ooh, the 3, so you can take count the Dora. Keep it.
Ooh, on the right there. Speaking of hands that can become a Junchan, how about that one? That one looks like a lot better of a Junchan, right?
Well, Junju's pretty hard. Okay, 6 so. It's pretty good, Liangmen.
Well, I mean, the thing is, in that hand, if you draw a Tuso, you're probably playing Junchan Sanchoku, right?
Yeah, you could.
Ugh,
Oh, the 2 man here, probably 9 man.
I hate that draw. It makes Junchan more difficult.
But in other way, you have ping 2 chance waiting on 1-4 ping or even 4-7, so it's pretty strong. And dealer goes to Ishanten here. Is the
Bit,
Ishanten? No, it's the Liangshanten. Sorry.
yeah, a bit of a backfire on 9-mon for Kaz here, but oh well. Opposite way there, J with that's also Ishanten. That is
Yep.
Ishanten Kutsuki Ishanten.
Yep.
Not actually it has a +1, so value is okay. But we'll see what happens there. Keeping
Keeping
East
ISO.
as a safe tile here?
Probably safer, but cutting the
Uh
5 pin and 8 pin.
I guess 8-pin was
Okay.
cut because of the 9-pin what do you call it? Furiten? Ooh, dealer Rishi here.
Yeah.
If Jay gets Tenpai, Ramen Tenpai, I think he's still gonna push though.
Yep. Here's
You
the
could
ace.
you could push 6-pin because Nakashi. Oh my gosh. Reach
It's the Yatsumi,
Ifatsumo.
but it's Ifatsu.
No, we're
Yeah,
up, but
Ura.
3KL. I mean 2KL. Plus 1 on
2K.
bot.
But you can see the Takame ASO is 2 cut already. So
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, Ipat is still Ipat. Oh my gosh, look at Jay's high pie there.
wow.
Just casual encore of East. You got how many blocks out? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks already. 7, 8. I
Yep.
mean, 8, 9 Penchan is a bit
789.
awkward, but still, you can easily cheat 7 so and just be like, I want 1K. Let's move along.
Didn't cheat the first 9 months. Pretty decent.
Yeah, I guess let's say Kaz drops to 7 so, which might happen. Are you gonna insta cheat that?
Huh. At least keep this Chito's chance.
Cheatoy?
After delay, yeah. Chito Liangshanten, don't you think? Or even Liang Peiko.
You're talking about
Oh
Lucas
yeah,
right now.
Planet Dealer.
I thought I was talking about Jay on the opposite. Like if Kaz were
Yeah.
to drop a 7 so, like
Yeah, that would cheat.
yeah,
For sure.
now I think you have to cheat that.
It's
Ooh,
Tenpai on the Pensa, so each
left
Dora.
Max here with
Here you
Ricci
go.
+2 on a 3-pin Penton, which kind of feels bad, but
Yep.
at the same time, it's +2. Sad. Unfortunately, Lucas has 2 of them, and they are very stuck in his hand. Ooh, interesting chi. I kind of like that chi.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty good. You can easily waiting on the Lemon.
yep. So yeah, I don't think Jay has reason to really push anymore because he doesn't have any Dora in his hand. So essentially, this just
Yeah,
becomes a question of, essentially, where's the last 3-pin? Oh,
exactly.
Jay is Ishanten again.
Yep. Back to the Kanchang Liangmen Shanten.
1 so is it worth pushing 1 so here?
One's pretty hard. You can see nothing from the lower Souzi. Probably is here.
Feels so bad to fold that, but
Ooh, the game was
5
5
mon. Oh yeah, no, that's it. That's
That's full
Genbu.
folding. Looks like.
So 5 mon is the Genbu. I think he's thinking, ugh,
Yeah.
yeah, he's out.
Oh, the last flipping.
That's not coming out. Okay. 6-0. Oh my gosh. That's horrible.
And here the Suji 3, the game was 3 man. The 4 man
Yeah.
is double Suji.
So I think Lucas's thought here is, okay, I'm not driving that 6-0. If I'm ever getting Tenpai, it's around the 6-0. I need to make a block around the 6-0 if I ever want to get Tenpai.
Yeah.
Could even cheat. Nah, you don't want to cheat that because you really don't like the 3-6-0. You don't like 3-6
Yeah.
pin either. That is a wow. If you're in Lucas' position, you hate that. You don't want to drop 3-6.
Oh,
What?
3 pin. That's the
Ow.
Toy Shanten cutting the 3 pin.
Yeah. Ow. I can see why that was thrown because that's like one chance.
Yeah, you have 5 pin uncle. That's the one chance of Liang Man.
Yeah. Yikes. But yeah, so yeah, thanks to that, that is 5,200 for what you call it, Max here, and we have Kaz as the new dealer here. That's a awkward hand.
Home.
Easy
Oh,
open here, looking for the Hong Itsu.
yeah, I was gonna say it kind of looks like a type of hand that you might just want a 422 just because you have that floating red dragon that you really want to use. Ooh, that's a great fill.
Yep. And the early Dora cut. Follow up.
Oh hey, Jay has that. No, actually, that's literally Ishanten for what you call it, Chanta. I wonder if I would have. I think I would have floated one pin for the Sanchuku chance.
That's too wild.
It's.
And the
I
knife
know
is
it's very greedy, but I want. I like that. It's like the difference between 2-on and 3-on.
Home.
yeah. The knife is coming. Oh,
Oh,
what's the
rip.
Tenpai on the 1-4 man?
I mean, you're never skipping 4-on, but like,
Yeah. Always looking for the Takame. Even that's just 1,000 higher.
huh?
Oh, the 3 pin. The Sunshoku you're looking for.
My Sanshoku. One pin would have gone on Tenpai. Ooh, look at the left there with Lucas's hand.
Cool. That's
Is
also
that? I think
Ishanten.
Kong.
Khan.
Khan. And 7 man.
Wait, that was a
Hold on
Hong Kong,
now.
right?
Divide Dragon cut. Yep.
Uh huh. Oh, was it Khan? Oh.
It's
Oh.
Khan.
Ooh. Okay. So, what do you
Here,
call it?
Empire on 7th.
Yeah,
Didn't
Lucas
take.
is committing. Oh gosh. Jay just jammed that 3-man being like, yeah, I don't care, you're not Tenpai yet.
Yep.
Max has a hand that it looks nice. There's too many mons you need to throw for it though.
The folding to the left.
Okay. Good drop. Ah. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, is Lucas able to drop a Manzu? And the answer is no. Not with the Khan on
No.
the board.
Oh, the what? The 1 man is
You,
coming
you,
to all us in the wall.
yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say,
it's
you
gone.
just don't want to drop Manzu. Like, after that Khan and that Red Dragon drop, that just, it looks Tenpai. Obviously it's not, but it
Yeah,
really
and
looks,
obviously looks like
Home.
cheese too. Because you can see all the runners out. And here you go to Tenpai on the shampoo 2 month, 4 month.
that is Chinitsu Toy Toy Tenpai. Yikes.
Yep. But that's a
Okay.
Jun color, which means you have no waiting tiles left in the wall.
Yep, there's no tiles left for Kaz here because everyone else has their winning tile. And for Jay here, that's 1 for 1, which is all held. So neither of them can ever win.
Yep.
I mean, assuming that the other two don't throw any Manzu, which which I'm pretty sure they're not going to throw them without a good reason.
Nope.
Ooh, actually, Lucas could get Tenpai here. That could he? Is there a 3-mon left in the wall? Kind of. No, 3-mon's dead. So
No,
4,
three months
7?
dead.
7
The
mon?
force.
Oh wow, what?
Oh,
Wow.
they give me a Tenpai.
That's 3-way Tenpai. West?
Yep.
West? Wait, West? Where's West?
You have to share here.
Wow, West looks horrible.
Let's default.
That is funny. Oh, West was in what you call it? Yeah, it was in Lucas's hand. Yeah. Again, good job for what you got Lucas there for finding a way to get that hand back into Tenpai. Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta get better at that. Maybe that's why I'm not. Maybe that's why I'm not higher in the league.
You learn a lot of things from here.
Yeah, and like these plays that Lucas is doing, like I thought they seemed somewhat desperate at times. But if you think about it, sometimes you just gotta play mahjong that way.
They need to be more aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. So looking at hands here, I really like Max's hand on the opposite there.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yep, that is Ishanten with a Samen-chan and Kanchan, but that Kanchan is for 8-so, which doesn't look that bad. And there's so many upgrades for Tanya out here.
Yeah. And easy to get extending on the month side as well.
On the other hand, Kaz here has a hand that is Dora 3. You want to win this no matter what, but what's your Yaku here? I don't know, Toy Toy? Sanako could be one thing. I was thinking, could this be 8 Doko? But maybe a bit far?
Doko is pretty far. Here, and there's the white dragon.
So if you're Kaz here, if someone drops a West, are you pulling it?
The Otakaze West. I didn't pull the first one.
First one is
Oh, the
dead.
first one is out already. I will
Yep.
pull the West now. And two, so the last two.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. How? Wow. I was going to say, how? I was like, Tuso, that's the third one. I was like, wow, Kaz feels so bad about that. But draw the last Tuso? What?
And here's the Liamen Ishanten.
Actually, it's funny because this is a shape that is like, it looks like Chanta, but it just never is Chanta.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, Tenpai.
Oh. Well, I mean, you're reaching this.
Yeah.
Each.
You're reaching this, and you're just waiting for someone to draw that last West.
Yeah.
Like, you are fairly sure if someone draws the last West, they're dying.
Yeah. And that's a 12,000. And plus Ura.
I was gonna say that 6-mon looks so appealing to Max, but
Yeah,
it's
how
just
about you
so
put West here? Nope.
Is that Tenpai? Yes, that's Tenpai. But
The
Furi
Tenpai.
Ten. That's Furi
Yep.
Tenpai.
6, so it's out.
Yeah, so that's essentially saying, yeah, I don't want to reach you with a Furi 10. Which makes sense. Deal a Richi, you don't see single Dora. Probably gonna be kind of scary.
Yep.
So,
Sounds fast.
which brave soul will draw the West?
Probably in the dead wall.
Well, I'm gonna say I not against anyone here, but I do want to see if
Gee.
someone draws the West. How?
Oh,
That is Tenpai for
Tenpai on
Tanyao.
6-mon. And there is one 6-mon left.
6-0 is bad.
So it's bad.
Yeah, 6-0 you never want. That looks horrible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, Dora Shizu. Hey, West.
West.
That she blocked the symbol. That
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. 1-man Genbutsu. It's one last chance to run out game. Oh, the one
And one
so.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Max did a heads up play and stopped the Simmel. Big brain, big brain.
Big play, big play.
See, I hate that feeling the most. Like, Kazma will go through the logs after this game and look at that. Oh my gosh, what is
hand?
this?
Oh my
What
god.
is this?
Come from the first hand, come on.
I think you actually do con that because you're Ishan 10. Or is that Giant Shan 10? Giant Shan 10. Actually,
But if you are going for the Hongitsu, probably you can stay there. Con longer. Oh.
I think with that 3-pin, I want a con.
Looking for the 4-pin Liaomin Tenpai. At the 3-month here. Oh, didn't con.
Oh,
That's the 5-pin, 6-pin. Going for the Hongitsu.
I think you have to con there in case you draw a 2-mon or a 4-7 pin.
Ooh.
Wow.
Do not con. Okay.
You have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So look at Lucas's hand too.
Yeah, looks nice pretty fast
Come.
as well. It's Ishanten. Kan
Now you con?
Okay. Huh.
Oh
A
my
new door
gosh.
is-
This is prime Rigi for Lucas. And for Kaz, you gotta just. I don't think you can do anything.
Smogily the cut nice over here.
Yeah.
You need to
9-so.
push.
You're pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your last place, there's so much sticks in the middle. The CG count is way too low.
Number
You're pushing.
17, push.
Gimbu?
Gimbu. What do you think are the Ippas Junmei pushing the Forcer instead of Snicer? Because Snicer is you're easily waiting on the Tanki.
Oh, ooh. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. So essentially, you're saying, yeah, because 1-sos are already dropped, 4-so and 9-so are both just a single Suji. Oh.
Tsumo here. Reach Tsumo.
And how many red do you catch? One.
One. That's
Kan didn't change anything.
1326.
You'll take it.
Yep.
Okay, speaking of Ankos, look at Jay.
Ooh.
Anko of South again for the dealer. This time,
Yep.
no insta con chance, but this could be a Jun-chan, right?
Yeah,
No,
that
Chan-chan,
could be a
Chan-chan.
Jin-chan. A-mon here, that could be Jin-chan Sanshoku on either way. Nope.
Doesn't want Itsu. Okay.
Why you signed there?
I want my Chantas. I feel like Garrick has been influencing me too much. I'm just looking at every.
Nice.
Oh wow, 1-2-mon.
Totally giving up on the Chanta, looking for efficiency. Keep the 3-6-mon and drop the 1-2-mon, the duplicate 3-mon waiting blocks.
I wonder, is 1-2-mon drop better than just 7-pin?
I think it's better.
Okay.
Because you can hard to get any extension from the 1-2-mon there.
Yeah.
Only to smooth 1-mon, 2-mon. And 7-pin you can like easily draw the 6-pin of 8-pin. Going to
Yeah. This is gonna be a funny situation. If you draw the 3 or 6-mon, you're just gonna reach on the Dora.
Oh, okay, you can have the Dora Liaomin here.
I mean, got drop Santo here, right?
Could be 7-pin.
You know what? I'm an idiot. I thought 7-pin was the Dora for a second.
Oh, yeah, because Dora is 4-pin size.
Yeah.
It's coming to the. Oh, the 9. The nice tanky waiting tail 9-mon.
So now you're thinking you're in the thought of what should I tanky here?
Yeah, but actually they can easily end up to cut the nan, break the ankle, and looking for a pinku shape.
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen at the beginning.
Keep the west as safe tail.
Ooh, White Dragon here from Max. Navi, Lucas is probably gonna pong that. Yep. Break that.
Going to allow Shanten. Ishanten.
Drops 8-9-pin? Huh, I wonder if you drop 8-9-pin there over 8-9, so I don't know the difference between that.
Here's the Tenpai. Waiting on the 3-6-mon. Reach
Reach.
Dora 1.
Reach +1. That
Biggest
is
chance. Ooh.
9 mon. Well, it's Sotogawa. If you trust Sotogawa, it doesn't look that nice, but
Yep, but okay, 9 pen.
9 pin first because 2 chance, I guess.
Yep. And here he ends up in the correct choice. The 7 pin is all out.
4, so I don't want to push 4. It's 4 though. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look like it's half CG.
The problem, it's like 2 so is
It's
2 out, but I don't know if that's a good enough justification for that.
Ooh. The ISO here. What would you cut here? 8 mon?
9.
No,
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
9
say
so.
9 so because it's Sotogawa 2 chance.
Yeah.
5
Over here.
so.
You pushing the ISO?
Yeah, it's Sotogawa.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sotogawa, and it also puts us on Ramen Ishan 10, which we kind of still want a chance for Tenpai here, because, yeah, we
Yeah.
don't. It's not going to be horrible, I guess, because Sotogawa.
Yeah.
Wow, back to Tenpai.
And 3-6 ping versus 3-6 mon. And 6
Oh.
Each team of Dora 1. Dora 1 will be allowed. Nope. 2000
Nope.
all.
I will say, yeah, congrats to Jay for winning that hand, but I will also say, Lucas, great job for that Malachi.
Not a wild hand.
Oh, gosh.
A pretty good shape here.
It's pretty good. It's going to be probably Tanyao / maybe Pinfu, but I really want to see if that could become a Chinitsu.
年产品一 pick of Dora 1 Zimo with Honeyman.
But
6,000
Chinitsu!
all.
Chinitsu Dora!
Yeah, Chinitsu is way too hard.
Hey, with the 1-so pair, drop 2 pin, draw another Soju, drop 3 mon,
or 3 mon.
drop 2 pin, come on, drop 2 pin. Jay, you know you want to do it.
3 mon, yep.
3 mon, okay, yeah, okay. We're hedging it.
Yo, we're heading towards it. So would you cheat this one?
Ugh. As much as I want to play Honitsu here, 2-so chi feels really bad.
Yeah. I'll probably open this hand with only 7 so.
I was gonna say 7-so or 5-so 2.
5 so would it come out, to be honest?
It's the Dora. If someone's dropping a Dora, you say itadakimasu.
Yep, if someone drop it, of course I cheat that. 4 being here, yeah. Shanten versus Chitui Liang Shanten.
Ooh, Max is Ishanten for Tenpai, but also Janchanten for Junchan.
Another Junchan, okay.
So,
Right. Okay,
let's say,
so.
oh, that's Tenpai. I really hate this Tenpai. Yeah, he does too.
Yep, Dama first.
I was gonna say, that's the head that you feel so bad because you're on a 2-out wait for Richinomi. That just feels so bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it here. Cut force unleash, yes! That's what I'm looking for! Yes!
Oh
looking
my
for
gosh.
Furry to Takame Junchan.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Junchan.
He's going for the bid. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Ipa, and immediately one so out, all out. And it's the dead waiting here.
This actually helps Jay so much because One-so looks so good to drop.
Yep.
Come on, yes, Pong.
Pong here?
Pong. You have to Pong.
Pong for
Pong.
this one.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, rip the 3-mon for Tenpai. Whatever. We're going big. We're going big. We're going big or we're going home.
Oh, 4-mon here.
You could go for Toy.
You can
Or
go
just
for
drop 4-mon. Yeah.
Okay, cut the green dragon first.
Yeah. Try to see if you need to hedge Toy, because it's not bad to do that yet. Oh, okay. 4-mon.
Probably ASO.
4-mon. Yeah!
No
Jay
Toy
knows
at
it.
all.
If you're going big.
Yep.
This is how you play Honitsu. I mean, Chinitsu.
Yeah, it's Shinitsu.
Yeah, we're not settling for Toy Toy here. We want Chinitsu, maybe Chinitsu Toy Toy.
Yeah, Max is kind of freaking out right now.
Yeah, if you're Max here, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I
Oh
do?
my
No, drop 4-pin. Who cares?
Just drop 4-pin.
Jay, you do not care. No! Jay! Jay! I know it looks bad, but you have to send a message to the table. You have to. You have to commit to the bid. Oh my gosh.
Now, what if what if Jay got punished?
Ah!
Whoa, it's folding here. Looking for a
Yeah,
K10.
he's folding. It makes sense. It's the right move. 4-pin looks bad because of the early 5-pin. I understand it.
Oh,
Come on! Look at that
Here you
7
go.
You would
That's
have
a C6
Senpai!
so Tenpai.
Yeah, you would
No,
have
it's
been
3-6
Senpai!
4-5 so Tenpai.
Jay!
It's a 4-side Shinitsu dealer Tenpai. And
Yeah.
it's gone. And it's pretty hard to get the K10 as well.
Ah, my gosh.
Oh,
Nice
nice
Yeah.
push.
8-0! That would have won, right? Was
Nope.
that in the first line? No.
That's a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So not 8. Okay. Either way.
Tenpai. Yep.
Exactly. Like, you would have gone Tenpai. Obviously, it's impossible to know that
again.
Max was actually just booty 10, but either way. Actually, Max earns points. Sumo would just be 1K. This gives him 2K.
Yep, in a good way.
Yeah. So I guess good job for Max. But yeah, I'm gonna say Jay.
Yeah,
you should have
I
done
really like
better.
F4 10 leech.
Yeah, I mean, I will say if you win that, like especially on the one, so you're getting the jackpot.
Like, here's the choice to become normal or become legend tonight.
Exactly. I will say, if he did do that, that is peak content. Speaking of Chinitsu, Jay, you have a chance for another Chinitsu. No, it's not Chinitsu. It's going to be a Honitsu, but still. You have a chance to redeem, question mark?
Redeem the question mark here. The 6th one.
Yeah, okay. Drop 3 so.
That's another step to change
Chi.
through. And 3 so Chi.
Chi? Oh, okay.
Ooh. That's a Tanyao Chi.
Yeah, that's essentially saying, I know the Dora is Red Dragon. Oh, wow.
Ooh,
I'm going to pressure this as soon
another
as possible.
6-1. Nice 6 though.
Yep. Speaking of Junchan, yo, look at Lucas's hand. That's a Junchan there, right?
A Junchan? You need you need
Junchan.
2 Naiso there, and you cannot find the Tama.
No. Your Atama is 1 pin.
Atama 1 pin?
Yeah, that's Junchan. 789 1123 7788890. Oh. Yeah, no, Chata. It was Chata.
So
Yeah.
Aso? I don't hate that.
No, 1
1
pin.
pin here.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if you get 9 shows here, you just don't fold here as Lucas. You cannot fold here.
Takame Sanshoku Tanpin.
1 pin.
That's a lot.
You really want to draw 9 so here. 9 so is kind of dead though, 2 out, but you still are really hoping for it.
Yep. A max
Game
5
one?
so it looks kind of damn.
Yeah, you're pushing that. It feels so bad, but you have Dora 2 Ishanten for
If you have
Mangun
Nora,
Plus.
it's fine. Okay, it's fine.
You know what? Yeah, Lucas has enough buffer points. It's fine. You're just helping out Kaz there.
Yep. Here's another Junchan chance.
Yay!
Honestly. Your favorite moment. Oh, the white here.
Probably
Cut
9
9
here.
for the efficiency. Love it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's probably just gonna be a 1K hand, maybe 2K if you draw a 2 pin. but it's very interesting in that type of hand. Oh,
Ooh, 3 Sanzo.
if you just draw 4-pin, 3-pin, you could have done something funny.
I was kind of attracted by Sanzo after coming back from the DC Open.
I
Cannot resist
mean,
that.
Dustin wasn't even playing. He was a ref. That's actually what I was the most sad about. But yeah,
Oh.
Mochi Mochi between Lucas and Jay here on the White Dragon.
Yep.
Oh, but Cat here draws the South pair.
Double South.
That's what is that hand? Is that like a
That's the
cheat code?
三口一相ten. And that's 十万口两相ten.
I mean,
Fair enough.
that would be a funny hand by itself. Oh,
一相ten here, cutting 2
10?
1 1 1.
Yep.
What do you think of cutting 3-pin 4-pin here? No, it's
Yes.
I mean, like, you know what I mean, right?
Yes, exactly. If you can get Junchan, well, no, you can't even you can't get Jupang because of the 6-0.
Yep.
Yeah, so you just play efficiency here. Like, as much as I'm sad that you don't get it, but you just have to take pure efficiency as dealer. Oh,
Ooh,
no, you should have gone for Junchan. You should have gone for Junchan.
it's too late now.
I think you can still drop 6-0.
It's pretty hard because the 2-pin is Dora. How can you refuse
Well,
the tempo if you
But like, what's the use of keeping 6-0? Like, it's not like Kami is Tenpai. And even if they're Tenpai, they probably don't need the 6-0.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the template here?
Sure. That always feels bad.
It's pretty weak here.
Like, you take the reach here, but it feels so bad because you lagged on the 9-pin. So, like, you're afraid that everyone just knows that you're on the 6-9 pin.
Yep, and the 6-month here. Not gonna take the K10. Still aiming for the Toy Toy or something. Cool.
Ooh, good draw for Max here. That is Tenpai for Tanya waiting on the 4-7 so.
Yep.
Leech.
Oh,
the Leech waiting on the free 6
and 2 free sticks for Max.
Free stick.
Yes, free stick. Thank you for you say thank you for the stick. Itadakimasu.
That's another punishment to Jay.
Sure.
Here's the
You
South
know,
free.
that actually reminds me. Like, there's a stat like Reachy sticks lost, right?
Yep.
That reminds me of that. It's like that's always one of the more funny stats, and I like it.
Oh, the
Ooh,
White Dragon pair. Pretty good.
you like it, but you know what? I guess it's like a hope that White Dragon comes out soon, which probably is, and go for the fast 2K.
Yeah.
Boom.
Pawn drop 8-man. Yep. On the right here, that is Ishanten. Ishanten? No, yeah, no.
It's
Ishanten.
Nanxiang 10. You have
Yeah.
the Shangbang and Lianggang.
Yeah, it's that weird.
But it's not bad.
It's that weird shape with 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, it's technically paired up there, but kind of awkward. Ooh, great draw. Oh, hey. How about Honitsu?
Honitsu right now, cutting the door. If you want Honitsu, you probably. Again, you didn't got the A-pen. Oh, A-pen 2 out. Probably Honitsu.
Yeah. Honitsu. Yeah.
Oh.
Drop 7 pin. Good job.
Good job. Ishan 10.
You really want to draw
Want that Dream 5 so waiting on the 3 side.
Yeah, you really want that 5 so. You really want 5 so here.
Yeah, ASO is fine.
Sure. Actually, yeah. That's
Yep.
exactly the same. Yeah. Simon-chan.
Ooh.
Okay, so who
Yeah, what
is
if
going to be
Jake
the
got a
lucky?
5 so Zumo? That would be another punishment.
Okay.
Oh, ASO here. Cool. The ASO.
Yakuai Honitsu, 5,800. You really like that as a dealer. And
that's a lot.
actually, everyone except for Lucas likes that because now this is, oh my gosh, what? First place and last place are 3,000 points apart now.
Yep.
This is anyone's game. Oh my gosh.
And the Cats can knock everybody down 30k with a 2k optimal.
Yeah, though, Lucas, are you gonna try to play Honitsu there? I mean, if you play Honitsu, I'll be happy.
Well, points probably losing efficiency. You already have the
Ah, I mean, it feels so bad. It's a Yamen. But
yeah.
I want to play Honitsu there because of the potential.
So that's
Why
a
did you have to
typical hand.
draw like the best Yamen?
But even if we start only, so that's only like maximum 52.
No.
Oh,
Yakuhai Dora
yeah,
plus
Kai
2.
Dora one. Yep, I
Yep.
forgot the 4 pin is Dora.
Yeah, so that'd be a
82 story
Mangan.
is Mangan. And Chi.
So yeah, like you're gonna take this because you want to be in first place, but like it feels so bad. Keep the East. Interesting. Is he
And the
afraid
Kaz
of?
is kind of struggle with the 5577 shape here. Oh, the 7 soul.
Yeah, that's Ishan 10. You're probably ponging for Tenpai here.
Yeah, for sure. But the question is who will drop the 5-month, 7-month right now?
Okay,
You know,
so
if
yeah,
this one. Mhm.
Lucas went for the immediate Tenpai, which it's fine. It's just
Yes.
sad that it's just sad because of the Honitsu.
Oh, the Sumo. Here you go.
It's the right
Great move.
play. It's the right play.
Hard to say.
It's like you want to end the dealership and take your first place. They're like it's the right, especially in South 3. You have to take it. It feels bad because you had a Mangan potential, but it puts you in first place.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a Jan Chanten for possible Ipeko.
Yep. Or Liang Peiko.
Anyone else
If
have
that
funny
helps.
hands?
Yep.
Everyone's hand seems very slow other than Jay. Oh, that's a good fill for Lucas.
Yeah, nice Penchan. Early cut 4 pin.
1, 2, 3. That could be a Chanta.
A Chanta? Yeah, that could be if you have the 1-1.
Oh, back
Oh.
on the 3-pin. But I mean, the reason why I think he dropped it was just because 1 3-pin. Actually, no. I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't cut 9 pin there. Probably looking for either the Chanta, as you say, and then it's the 7 pin
But
Suji trap.
he has his calls off.
Oh, nice 3 so here. Coming
Drop
to
the
Yishan
5
10 for
pin.
dealer J.
Do you drop 5-pin there or 9 on there?
5 pin.
5-pin? Okay, even though that the
Yeah,
5
you
7-pin
have
has
2
better
4 pin
upgrade.
out and 2 3 pin out. It's hard to get extension on the lower pin side. And with that hand, if you draw the 8 pin, it's not bad. So 5 pin.
Yeah, just like so. Yeah, so now he's Tenpai for Richi,
4 money
Pimpu,
cuts.
Ipeko on the 1-man side.
Yep.
Which it does seem like there is. Oh,
You want
Max.
still one more? One more 1-man and one more 4-man.
I
There's
think.
2 in the row.
Yeah, I think Max is mostly out now.
Yeah.
Which good for him because 1-man will deal it.
Yep, but still, like, dealer can repeat. It's not.
What is Kaz cooking there?
The cheese, your favorite.
Yes. I like it.
Let's cook. You need a critical 7 so ace so.
Drop the 9 so here, Lucas. You want to drop the 9 so? I know you want to drop the 9 so.
Yeah.
Aw.
9 pin to be safe.
Okay. Kaz has a way to do it. Come on, Kaz. You can do this. Red Dragon. Drop the 8-pin.
No.
Oh,
Oh, the
Ramen.
Hakametsumo.
Richi, Demo, Pimfu, Ipeko, Ura for Nora. Okay, we'll take this.
Is he gonna chase up?
Yep, this puts Jay into first place.
Yep. Ooh. Chitoi, come on. Tsuchita's theory. Let's go direct Chitoi.
1, 2. I mean, 4. It did start with 4 pairs. If you really wanted to go for it, you could have gone for like a 8-pin first stage cut or something like that.
Yeah, but Max 10 is super fast.
Oh yeah, no. Max is speed unless he wants to. Actually, This might just be a Honitsu force.
Only it's a bit too far, but well, we'll see how you draw.
Oh, yeah, that's just 1K. That's, yeah, 2K.
2K.
Can't get Daisangin because of Kaz.
2K it's more being will 2K it's more be enough to climb to second place?
It puts you positive.
Yeah, just positive, but still third place.
I mean, you'd rather go positive. Like, the difference between negative and positive, I'd say, is at least fairly big. That's a weird drop for Kaz.
Yeah, needs to find one more Han, probably the Dora. If Max can get one Dora, then the
Ooh.
Ellen from J will pull him up to the first. Here is the one man Chi. Any chance for Chantan? Nope.
That's like just a typical rip backfire.
One
Rip 1-1.
Will you pawn the
But
force or if force will come out from Cat's hand?
yes. Pong
And
Forso.
Halatanki?
Yeah. Drop 5 pin. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
well, sure. We'll take it. Speaking of, Lucas is Ishanten for Sanchoku there.
Ooh, nice 5 so here.
Oh,
Optimal.
sure.
Yep.
We'll take it. I think it does confirm. Does it confirm second?
No.
No. I think
It's positive third.
it
It ties up.
Uma split. Uma split.
Oh,
Okay.
Uma split. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it did do
Okay.
something.
Yep. You share the Uma is so it's sharing from 0 and 5.
Yes. So I think both of them end up at 2.9.
2.9.
Yeah.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, look at that. Caused with negative 25 points as 25K. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's,
You only lose 5,000 points and you end up like that.
yeah, because you take the 5-point penalty for being the only person under 30K.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's that story.
Because Kaz played well there. It's just everyone played well.
Hey, Jace, the first place. How do you think about that? Giving up on the Qingyici?
Don't bring that up. Either way, congrats, Jay. You won. Take your win.
You
Take your win.
unforgivable?
I'm not gonna forgive you for that. I will remember that, Jay. But congrats on your win. Take your 19 points. But yeah, I will say this was a well played game all over. Like all of them, they all made really good A1 plays. Like I will say,
Yep.
like a lot of plays there. Like I'm seeing these plays, like wow, I should be doing those plays too.
Nice play.
Yep. But yeah, either way, good game for the first game. Whew. Oh, and ooh, funny stat here. Rishi Six lost. Let me just read this out. Not including this game so far. Jay has lost 26 so far. Max has lost 21 sticks. Kaz has lost 17 sticks, and Lucas has lost 14 sticks so far. That's kind of a funny stat.
Cool.
So
the
yeah,
average stick loss per game is 1.19 right now.
yes.
Mm.
Okay, so I guess we are going to be waiting for game 2 now. Okay, yeah. So it seems like we have a 1 minute until the next game. Yeah, what did you think of the first game?
I think it's pretty funny. A lot of things that's pretty impressive, including that 310 Jun Chanlich, and
Yeah?
including that like the given up Qingyici as Steeler.
I mean,
I didn't remember that run. That's a Baimon Qingyici with 5 Sodora.
yeah, something like that.
Wow. It'd be really, really mind stuff to do that. Pretty
Yeah.
rough. And yeah, and also after the first Hanchan, if the ranking board is updated, We can see then J have climbed up a little bit. 30, 13th place, and also Max and Lucas share the Uma.
Oh shoot, Max is getting somewhat close to the top. Shoot, Max, nothing
Yep.
against you, but you need to lose a game.
Yep, that's here. Let's go. That's the second one, Chum.
Oh shoot, Max is on the attack. That is,
Wow.
after looking at Pong on North, that is essentially saying I'm getting something. I'm getting either Toy Toy, Honitsu, or Yakuhai. There's the Yakuhai.
But
Ooh,
J here
committing.
has the Dora
Okay.
pair. And
Oh,
really
but
nice shape.
okay, good draw. Ooh, but Jay has
Good.
the Dora here.
Yep. 3-pin here. Easy cut would be 7, so
2-pin, I thought I was look. I like 2-pin too. I think I like 2-pin or 2, so they're pretty similar.
yeah.
I think he's dropping 2-pin because he sees the Honitsu from Max and like, I need to Sakigiri this.
Yeah.
White Dragon.
White Dragon and con 6-pin. Nice one.
Ooh, Kaz has a hand that.
So bit too so here.
Yep, Tuso.
Yishan 10.
Pong.
Looking for a miracle 7-pin. Oh, does the 3 sides shift?
8-pin. The board is looking really scary now.
Yep.
South. Ooh, South.
We have
Okay,
the
still push it.
Mangan on the table right now. Manzi.
Do you think
Let's
Jay's
go to dealer.
high? He does not. One
Yeah,
show.
one
One
pin.
pin.
Nice one pin.
Drop east. South, yeah, south.
It's the east. Or we can cut the 4-man here. Nope.
I think he's afraid Formon
One.
is possibly dangerous against Jay here. Oh, that's Senpai.
Yep.
Nakatsuji.
Nakatsuji.
No, I'm not sure.
And
Are you? It's Nakatsuji safe here? I don't know how much you want to trust.
Hard to say, but like, if you have the Mangan already put on the table, probably the efficiency will cause you to waiting on the 2 sides. So the double Suji, Nakatsuji is fine, pretty safe.
Ooh, that one. He's trying to
Is
snipe the
the
one pin.
147 pin versus 5-8 man?
Yeah.
Oh, the one pin.
And yeah, Max falls in the trap.
I also
Nice.
do.
One ura. So yeah, 5,800.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
he did
Jay's
have
game.
Gambu. Huh. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think Max was thinking there that compared to Lucas Ricci, I think he didn't want to deal into Jay there.
Yep. And here you go, the favorite hand you're looking for.
Ah, Jun-chan. No, Chanta.
Junchan still? That's the Chanta you played for Sanshoku.
Sure, Chanta. Chanta Sanshoku. Sure. We live
Oh,
with
nice
it.
7-pin across the table for Max. Here's the 5-pin, Tsumokiri. Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
cares about Dora Uke? You're going for Jun-chan.
Okay.
Chanta.
Okay.
Whatever. Sanjo. Get out of here. On the right here, Kaza has a lot of Dora. You really want to force Tanya there.
Yep.
You could that could be Tanya Sanchoku if you want to play funny.
He didn't. Katz didn't cheat the 3-zo. Oh, the 5-man, ASO, NISO, or just 1-pin, 2-pin. Giving
Probably
up
one
on
pin, two
the
pin.
Chanta. Oh,
Ooh,
3-man.
3-mon. Someone's hedging. I like it. This is
That's
saying I
good.
want value.
Yep.
Max is also
Oh, 1-man.
Max also has hand that could become a Junchan. Junchan Sanchoku. No, you're not dropping
Okay.
4-pin.
It really need that 1-pin. It didn't cheat that 1-pin.
You don't cheat because you have a 4-pin in your hand. Like as
But you
much as
can
I
cheat and cut the 7-so and
Yeah, you're not dropping 4-pin though. Like as much. Oh, yeah, you're probably going for the 2-3-4 Sanshuk.
Yep.
Yeah. Which I'm certain that a certain Nathaniel here would like that.
And it's the 2-pin to 1-pin here.
Eh,
Going to
yeah.
Ishan 10. But considering there are already 1 7 soul out, would you take the Dama here if you're waiting on the 7 soul?
I mean, you're a dealer. You're just gonna click the button.
Yep. Fair enough.
Though Kaz, if Kaz here can get a 7-pin, that's a very yeah. You really want a 7-pin here.
Extension with the 6 soul. You can now wait on the 9 soul and the south. Oh no, there's no champagne, it's that south. Yeah.
Okay, Tenpai for 7-pin, which is all in someone's hand. Jay is the most likely to drop a 7-pin, not
1
anymore.
soul, 3 soul, champagne Tenpai.
Ricci +1, we take it.
Yep.
Last one, so is in the wall.
It is in the wall. And it's not south here, but dealer. Oh, the
7
7
mon, yeah.
Keep the shape.
Ooh.
Okay.
That makes it a 4 7-pin weight. That's actually funny.
Oh, 2 soul.
So, Kaz gets an upgrade, but it's a very useless upgrade because 4-pin is also in Max's hand.
Yeah, and now we can see the dealer is waiting on the Genbutsu 7 soul of the dealer. Oh, of the reach.
Yeah, it's Gembu. Does anyone have a 7
Next,
soul?
but yeah, Chiso is in the wall still.
That's
I'm
10-5 for J for
That's
5
fine.
8-pin.
Yep.
Everyone's 10-5. Okay.
That's a
One.
5 pin plus 4 pin.
I wonder if I wonder if you keep that 8, so you go. It's 9. No, 9 so dead. So you'd be waiting on the one left.
Yeah, and the 3 soul
south.
here.
Oh wow. J folded on the 3 so. Okay.
Yep.
Could see that for
She
10-5.
here cut the 2 soul.
Yes.
Tenpai. Hold a chance?
Tenpai.
No. Not really.
Yep. Okay. So everyone's 10-5. Good job for everyone.
Good job.
So yeah, Rip Max.
Oh, nice
But
hand.
oh shoot, what is this high pie? Oh my gosh.
It's 2high pie.
Wow, could even get a Jampeko chance.
Ooh.
Kaz pairs up the East Dragon there. It's okay speed. Nah, I don't. Yeah, it doesn't have much value, but
Jay
probably
has 2 ping uncle.
drops that
East.
Pena.
Oh, by sign.
Ooh, Jay has all the Dora here. Well, I mean, Jay has 2 Dora here.
Yep.
Ugh, that 1-pin feels so bad. Well, it doesn't feel that bad, but a lot of times with that 1-pin draw, you're gonna end up dropping 2 mon on Tenpai.
Yep. And dealer is Ishan 10 or 1 mon? Or you no, that's pretty tough. The Dora
Yeah,
Tan.
you're just gonna take Jamin Shanten. Even
Yeah,
it like
you improve your hand if you got 2 mon or 4 mon and cut the 7 so nice looking for Tan Yao. Other than that, it's not good shift.
yeah. Ooh,
And 3 mon
okay.
here.
Sakigiri's a 3 mon. Oh wow, look at Max's hand there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the uncle Liang Shanten. But
Oh,
the 6 ping is pretty bad.
yikes.
And that's
Max
10
could
flats. Didn't take.
Max could easily deal into 6-pin here if he gets Tenpai.
But this Liang Shanten.
Oh.
Oh, Ipotsumo.
Oh.
Akame.
Richi Patsumo,
Easy word 2 chance. Yeah, here you go.
Wow.
What I
Wow.
say?
Wow. Richi
Killer
Patsumo
Hanuman,
Pimpu
6,000
Ipeko
all.
Ura 2. Wow. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That is also an okay high pie. Has a 1, 2,
Yeah.
3 Sanchoku chance, 1 Dora.
Yep.
Though it does seem like everyone just wants to call it out.
Yep. Get rid of the dealership as fast as possible. And
Wow.
here's the fourth pair for Jay.
Toy Toy? Probably Toy Toy.
Toy Toy or Chitoi?
Yeah. That is
Toy Toy
Ishanten.
Yakuhai or Chitoi?
Ishanten
Dora.
for Lucas here.
Yep.
1 mon. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-huh. That
Mhm.
way, the odds of you dropping the door is a lot lower.
Yeah. But
Yep.
if you want to drop the
Yeet.
1 man, why don't you just drop 2 ping earlier?
Well, you lose efficiency. Well, actually, you don't. Well, it's, I guess, similar.
You don't lose much efficiency because 2 ping there is just like you cannot waiting on the shampoo either.
Well, I mean, I guess you don't really want to drop the Dora. I guess that makes sense then. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way,
Or so.
another stick
Either
in
way,
the
you end
middle.
up something like this. Yep.
Yeah. So if you want to talk about more about that, yeah, like if we think about it, like keep it. I'm just thinking about that because if you drop the 2 pin, then you're in that. Well, that
1,
makes
2,
it so
3,
that you
4,
only
5.
have 1 pair, right?
Yeah, you only have 1 pair.
Yeah, but that just essentially says you're never dropping Dora.
Mm. Here's another tempai on Kanthama.
Okay.
Someone has 1 left in the wall. It's not bad. Oh, 1 soul. 1 soul minus 1. Here's a 3 pin. The Suji.
2 pin. Yeah, it seems like Jay does not want to fold with 2 Dora in his hand.
There is still 4 1 4 soul left in the wall. Okay.
Oh,
3 now.
1 so looks. Yeah.
Pushed. Okay.
3 pin for 1.
Reach. King Fu Dora 1. How about Ura? No, Ura, fine.
No way you would get Ura 2 times in a row after that. No way.
Enough. Last hand.
Okay, how about another good high pie?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
If you have the 2 soul, that can really looking into a 8-2.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Pawn.
Sunshine Chan as well. Pretty light Sunshine chance.
So Max on the opposite here also has a pretty good hand. That's Tenpai.
Oh, that's the Dora uncle.
Wait,
And
that's Temp.
that's a
he's-
Tenpai on 3 mon.
Yeah, that's Tenpai. I was nothing lit up because no one had a 3 mon. There
On
it
3
is.
mon here?
You're keeping that. You're dropping south.
You just dropped 2 mon.
Well, it's a block. You're gonna keep the block for now. It's 5 blocks, right?
Yeah, and then become the Suji as well.
Oh wow.
Oh, 3 mon. That's safe.
Oh yeah. For now.
Yep.
Karagiri Richi. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow. This is so evil.
And
Gee.
she cut the 3 mon? No way. The 4 ping scam butsu. Yep.
Oh my god! He shooty trapped the wall. Richi Batsumo Tanya Dora San Ura 1 Paimon.
One, that's the Paimon.
Oh my gosh.
Dora 1 Ipatsu. Oh my god. You found the only way you could raise that hand to Paimon.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
He did the Garrick special. Karagiri Richi and you shooty trapped the wall.
Yeah.
Easy.
Wow.
Gosh dang it. Yeah, if you look at right now, it's just the 2 8-dans that are just bullying the other 2. Gosh dang it.
But it's just these 2. It's way too early to say who's bullying who.
I mean, I would say if I'm at 12k points in each 2, I'm not feeling good either way.
Oh, that makes sense. 5
Oh.
pin here. A little bit extension. Cut the 2 so.
Yeah, it's Tuso. I think Tuso's fine there because you really don't like that block either way.
Yep. Only want to keep the.
Oh, bit
Oh.
backfire.
Hmm.
I swear, what you got Max's hand on the right there. I feel like that looks like the same hand as last game. The one that I said this is Jun-chan.
Oh, really?
Like the 2-2-3-5. I feel like that happened last game too. Yes, that's Ishan 10 for Sanshoku
Probably.
+1.
Sunshok +1. Bad.
Okay.
Each.
Oh, that's Tenpai
Right
on the
here.
White Dragon.
And white hunky.
Okay. That's Tenpai
Nice
for
expansion.
cause, if you want to take it. Goes for the
Yeah,
Mawashi
thank
weight.
you.
That is Tenpai.
Each.
For Reach Pinfu +1, which is also pretty good.
2-5 pin. But 2 pin is Genbutsu. But you are Oika Lychee, so no one believed the Olay Lychee against Genbutsu.
I mean...
Oh, 2 pin.
Oh!
How about Ura? Ura 2? The maximum of this hand?
No, Ura.
39.
You have no, Max already used the Ura luck last hand. You don't get Ura 2 times in a row.
It's just Ura 1, not that much. Get rid of the. If you get rid of the Ipatsu.
You know what? They should make a rule in Mahjong. If you get Ura in one hand, you just can't get it on the next Riichi. That way it's much more fair.
Fair is never a word come out in Mahjong.
So true, I hate it. Okay,
And
so
here
who
we
has
have
the...
the. Oh, nice ASO.
Yep. It's a nice 8 though. That is... It's still Yanchan
Or
10
2
though.
Ipeiko.
Yeah, you want another 8 though here. Though...
Ooh. By
Lucas...
owner, but you caught the white already? Let's
Yeah.
go Hongitsu. The 5 honor is fine. I go Hongitsu.
That 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is such a wide shape, and you have like 5 loose honors. That's kind of funny.
Yep.
Almost makes you wonder, like, if that 3 man gets dropped, is that a chi? Ugh, I hate it.
It's pretty patchy, but.
Okay.
Oh, 9-1. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's character by character. Print the F character. One by one.
Gosh dang it! Stupid CS major.
It's correct, isn't it?
Gosh dang it. Bingy, for that joke, I hope you do bad in Reach, you know me.
Are you okay with that much? Oh, that joke? Because you're a teacher of the series?
I mean, yeah, but like, either way. Chi for Navi there, yeah.
Something. Here we go.
Ishaten probably will be waiting on an honor, as it looks like right now. Oh, that makes waiting on East a lot more awkward.
Yep.
8 man.
Oh, nice 7 pin. You can cut the month here or
You
not.
don't.
Or
I
never.
don't think so. I think he's afraid that Lucas could
Yeah,
possibly.
you either
beat
cut
the fight.
here or never.
Yeah, just if you don't want to deal into Lucas right now.
Yep. 8-man.
5 man.
Yeah, I need to think how would you end up Tempai with as a dealer? Because it's pretty hard. Okay, you can use 5 pin as the Tama.
If you get 2 man, you're gonna reach in, yeah. Ooh.
Reach into the 2-5 so with 2 so almost dead.
I mean,
And the 5 is almost dead as well.
Maybe Dama then. I guess with that 5 so drop, you might have to Dama.
And Chi here going for the Chanta.
Woo!
Ooh, your favorite Chanta. Yishan 10. Oh, Pong!
Home.
Tempai on the Niso.
Chi.
Does the job.
E.
And
Keishiki
ooh,
Tenpai
Reach.
for dealer. And reach. There you
Richie
go.
being food Dora too. I wonder if you reach without Dama that.
The Dora's Ipatsu.
Yeah, well,
Lucas would be so sad about that, but he would push this Tsuji. Come on, let's go.
Lucas. So Lucas
Oh,
can still get
5-0.
Senpai.
Ah.
Oh,
That's so
5-0.
That's
Oh,
so
no,
bad.
no, no. It doesn't deal in though.
That's yeah. I
It
mean,
does-
but 5-6, so you become a new block. If on
Yeah.
the K10, that's 6 money. Is it coming out?
Oh,
Oh.
that's you're not dropping 2 mod.
4-3. So come on, be
You're not
honest.
dropping 6 mod there. Not against that. Not against
Yeah.
Lucas is looking like Honitsu.
Standard to all of them. No, not often. 2 of them.
Green Dragon probably doesn't
Green
deal in that
Dragon.
often. 6
pin.
pin. Yikes. 6 pin looks bad. It looks
Like 5.
really
Oh,
bad.
didn't cut 5, so still keep the Tenpai chance. Perhaps he would. Tenpai for
Wow.
dealing.
Back to
Oh,
temp-
Chi and Tenpai cut
Chi.
9 month.
I think.
9 month or 6 month. 6 pins
No.
pretty wide.
Yeah, deal in.
Yep.
I mean,
Ura 2. Nope.
I swear you're just
Sorry
looking
about
for Ura to every hand now.
I won't let every single chance go.
Oh my god.
I will predict every single time when there's a Ura 2 chance and then cut that into clips and upload in my personal channel.
Yeah, just say Ura to every time. You're gonna get it sooner or later. Yeah.
I also put my hair joke there as well.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the Dora is 1 month here. Still has the white pair. Nice 5 pen.
This is gonna be a Pong fest. You have 2 people with Yakuhai. Kaz can easily go for Tanyao.
Pong.
Luke is going for Chanta Sanchoku. Chanta Sanchoku.
Okay. Chanta Sanshoku, I see.
It's probably just gonna be Chanta.
Just
Not Chanta, it's probably gonna be
cut for
Sanchoku plus
6
1.
month.
Yeah, Sanchoku plus 1 probably.
Okay.
Ooh, good draw for a card. Is that Tenpai?
Yep,
Takes
that's
Dama.
the Champagne Tenpai, but you have
Dama?
the Itsu improvement.
I don't know. Do you Dama there or do you break there?
Oh, good question.
Because I'm wondering, do you just break with like 5?
Yeah,
pin or
that's the
something like that?
Ipeiko as well.
I feel like you want to break with 5 pin.
Yeah.
Pong.
Well, that's
Tenpai.
the choice.
3 mon deals in
Maybe
it.
you can let the AI to be the judge, but I take that. Oh, 6 month, 6-0. Okay.
Yeah, there's the backfire.
Yep. 1 pin here.
Could even drop 6 mon if they wanted to Sakikiri.
Oh,
Oh.
4 month.
Well.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not
You-
quite satisfied with that symbol.
that's just so sad. Like, you're gonna take it because
Yeah.
dealer is like in there, like, but like that just feels so bad.
Like if you refuse to like break the hand there, you probably just refuse to Zumo as well.
Well, no, you have to simul because you want like. Well, I mean, I guess like then what Furiten like?
Oh
I guess,
yeah.
Like, what
You
Furiten
either
weight are you
Zumo
gonna
or
go
you
for?
break already.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Look at this! Wow!
Dora Hongitsu Yaku. That's Hanuman.
Yikes!
And the Sunshok chance is another way to Hanuman.
That's overblocked
Reach
though.
Zumo Chun Dora 3. Sanshoku with Ipatsu.
Oh my
And then-
gosh!
Oh my god. That's a lot.
This could be this. I wonder if Lucas Damas this if he gets Tenpai. Is Jake gonna
The
drop
question
the red
before
dragon?
that is if Jay will cut the red there.
Not yet.
That's a super loose red. If Jay got Tenpai. No, but actually, Jay was saying Otomanashi
Yeah.
should kind of. It could end up with the red Tanki Tenpai.
Ishanten for what do you call it? Max 2.
Like Jay can really cut right here. Oh no.
Chi.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
commit. Okay, that's saying I'm committing on the red dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, so I want to say here with that specific Diamondchi, I feel like some people are ooh, yeah, Jay's not dropping that red dragon. He really does not want to. Yeah, I was gonna say like because of that chi, like it's a Diamondchi that just seems so bad. Like not let me reword that. It seems so weird. Like why are you taking a Diamondchi so desperately?
Yeah. It's pretty hard that you have a hand with no value and just want to end up with Tanyao.
The problem here is 5 mon deals in 2. Well, actually,
Yeah.
but no one not deals in with 5 mon, I think.
2 ping.
Oh,
red. The last
oh,
red.
you can't drop that. You cannot. It's row
It's
3.
too late. Way too
Yeah.
late. Yeah, if J draws a 7, so we'll take the 3/6/9 mon or red Tanki.
You have to take red Tanki. Yeah. You have to.
Riichi.
Riichi said, okay.
Here you go. A free stick to the Ryukyoku.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just completely out for cause. Ooh, Kate Tenpai for what you call it? Max here for 360,
Yep.
which is Khan.
Khan?
Come on. Yes!
Max have the head hightail already. Well,
Oh, you do lose high tier from that. Whatever. You get your
yeah.
plus 1k.
Yeah. Well, at least you fight for Lingshan. Not bad. And here we go.
1,
Number
2, 3,
one,
4,
stick
5, 6. Well, actually, Lucas's hand is actually not a bad hand. I thought that was a bit too many terminals, but I guess,
You already have 2 complete mins. It's not bad.
yeah. Oh wow, just perfect, just good draw after good draw.
Yep.
I think
The question is could that be the second stick Jay lost? And that could be the critical hand to Jay to get over the max.
Wait, I have a genuine question.
What?
Is it considered is it considered a stick loss if you put in the mill but you take it back?
Good question.
Well, that's ask whoever afterwards.
Well, technically that might not count, but actually it should count.
Because like you lost it, you put it in the middle. Let's say you
Yep.
lost the stick, but like is the machine able to track whether you earned it back? Like I don't think it'd be able to track it. Like for example, like, if it goes to a home bot 5 and you have like 7 sticks in the middle, I don't think it'd be able to track that. Yeah, I feel like that
That's
it will
a
be
lot.
as lost. Yeah,
And here's the Sunshok chance for Lucas.
but where's
Tanjin Sunshoku.
the Junchan?
Junchan again?
I mean,
That's way too far from Junchan.
789 Manzu, 123 pin, 789 pin, 7899 so. Aw.
Okay.
Aw. That's a weird draw there. You don't want to drop the 9 mon, so
Yeah, that's the Dora, but you
go
have too many pairs.
Ishanten. Yeah. This keeps the both the Dora chance alive and a Chitoi chance, or even Jampeko if you really draw well there.
Yeah. So, but if you you keep the Dora here, but if you really cut the Dora uncle, what would you do with that hand?
If you draw the 9-mon here, then you just
Yeah,
drop
the Shambles probably 2-pin, 4-pin,
Yeah. Because it's
and
still.
waiting on the 6-9-mon plus Ace.
Yeah. Actually, that might not be better because 6-mon is. 6-mon is one. Actually, still okay. It
Yeah, it's still
depends about
fine.
how many 6-9-mons are on the board.
Yep, and the 8-pin here, Chi, didn't Chi.
You really don't want to.
Well, that's the Sunshook for both, and either 5 or 8.
Now you have to cheat the 8-pin.
Yeah. Aha.
Yeah, so you can see here, Lucas is going for value.
That's
So yeah,
amazing.
last hand with that chi, seemed a bit weird, but 5-mon for what you call Diamond Kanchan? Does not take Diamond Kanchan. Okay.
Leech.
Leech, waiting on the 3-6 pen.
Yep.
H 핑프 돌아온. 이 버츠모 비만큼. How about breaky pass here? Oh, the 9-mon.
I think you gotta drop 5-mon.
Yeah, 5-mon, 7-mon. 5-mon, but 6-mon is pretty dangerous.
Well, I mean, if you get
Sumo.
Tenpai,
Oh,
easy.
이 버츠모, what I say?
Richi, Ipatsimo,
Put in the clip, put in the clips.
Dora. Nora.
Yep.
Nora. I'm gonna say, I kind of wish that Kant got the Ura there.
Yeah. Feels like I'll be famous on this commentary.
Well, the difference about that is if you take a Ura there, like the game becomes so much closer.
Yep. But so dead for Jay.
Yeah. Jay still has a dealership though, which is at least a plus. Kazan
Well,
here.
if that was a tie situation and the last dealership goes to the 4th player, that would be easily get rid of by out of 3. Like 100, 100, 100.
Jay is greedy here. Did not call the green white dragon. Might even drop it here. Yeah, just drops it. That's literally saying I need value. I'm going for the Ricci.
Yep. But if you have 1 month, that would be so sad.
That is, oh gosh. I mean, you're still. I mean, now you're not sad. If you draw the 1-mon, you're going for summon
Yeah, you
jump
have
or
Freeside Tenpai.
6-mon, whatever.
6-mon.
Good draw for Lucas here with that 4-pin. That is
Ishanten.
Kutsuki Shanten.
Yep.
That is the summon chan.
Let's go.
You know, if Jay gets Tenpai here on the 1-4
Yeah,
that's
waiting on the same thing.
Same summon chan. That would be really funny.
Same summon chan with same summon chan.
Okay, come on, Jay. Draw the 1-4 please.
Please.
That would be so funny. Come on, Jay.
Yeah.
リーチ
Oh, E-Punch mechanic!
Roll 3!
Yeah!
Roll 3 chance!
Ura!
Yeah, not bad. We have Ura. Oh, that's really tied up right now.
Wait, no, that makes Max first place. This is not good.
Considering your own ranking is not good. Okay.
Wait, Max was at 50. No, Max, not Max. Navi was at 50k at one point this game, wasn't he? Yeah, didn't he get that? Yeah, didn't he get that deal or Hanuman?
Yep.
Yeah. When did he lose all his points?
Yeah, what did I say? Never say it. Never say never.
Well, so it seems like now he's trying to. Yeah, he's forcing value. He's forcing this. Wait, does that have a Yaku? Oh,
Even now that's Tsui, so
just take Senpai here rather than going for the Honichu.
you have all red and west in the wall. That could be a Tsui, so okay, fine.
I was gonna ask you, do you just take Senpai here or do you actually drop 3-4-mon for Honichu?
Well, in this situation, probably take the Tenpai.
Yeah, I guess the points are too close.
Yeah, the points are really too close, and you can end this game with 13,
God.
26 more and got into top place. It's not bad.
Oh, 9K? Yeah, it's a 9K deficit, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, who has the best hand here?
七退一相填，唐瑶七退。
Okay, okay, I don't hate that.
If Jay leads Zimo with the 唐瑶七退, that's the Hanuman.
Yep, and Jay will get first place again if so.
That's the mean.
Which,
Keep the green here, looking for Chitoi. Cut the 5-pin.
I think you still go for Tanya just because you could go for a open Tanya hand. Okay, so Jay, I will root for you to win for totally good reasons.
Okay.
That
Chi.
is Tenpai for Sanchokonomi.
Anshaku 3-man.
Yep. That is I just want to go over 30k move. Ooh, drop 5-pin. So pretty sure Jay just gonna call anything for Tenpai here.
Yep. For sure.
That is Ishanten for what? What? Kaz doesn't take that? Okay.
You
That's
have
not bad.
you have enough 推子. I didn't take that. 7 so. What's here? Probably one more.
Khan!
Oh, Khan.
Oh.
Dora Khan. Nice.
Oh.
That's reached Dora Cheat Peiko.
8-mon looks
Okay.
horrible. If you deal into 8-mon, you just hate yourself out, but still pushes. Okay?
Still first.
It just seems so horrible to drop the 8-mon there.
You don't have enough save tile as well. Why not?
Yeah,
push?
that is true. I guess your save tile
nice
count
though.
is way too low.
That's a push from the.
つも
Oh, my gosh!
Ura 2, Ura 2, Ura 4, Ura 4 chess!
No, Ura. No,
I
Ura.
put my champagne back to the fridge.
No, Bingy, you gotta understand. Who was the last hand that who got the Ura? Was it Kaz or was it Jay? Was it Jay? Yeah, Jay got an Ura last hand, so that means he can't have it again.
Okay.
Have you not? Yeah, exactly. That's how it's been all game. You win a hand with Ricci, you win the next hand, but no Ura. That's how it's been all game, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now Jay is in first place now.
Yep.
Wow, ring
And
around
if
the
Jay
rosy.
can keep this first place, Jay will get 2 top in the first 2 Hanchan.
Okay, Kaz, you need to get first here just because that's the most funniest outcome.
Okay.
I mean, think of it. Like Lucas got a had first place for a while. Max got his first place. Jay has his first place. So Kaz needs to get first place now.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
Jay really in the 7 so.
Ooh,
The
I like that draw.
Fourth player to count.
That's a kind of Chitoi play. That's saying I
And
kind of want. I want Chitoi chances. I want Toy chances. I want Honitsu chances. Ugh, I don't want to take that Chi.
推上 10. That could be a draw Tunky.
Probably.
So, what?
It is Ishanten. You don't like it, but it's Ishanten.
Yeah, this Kanchan, Shampoo, Kanchan, Ishanten.
Feels really bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, also Ishanten for Max here. That is, yep, Jamen Jankan Ishanten for Richi Ipeko, possibly Pinfu.
Possibly, if you had the 6 Amon.
Could have called for Tenpai, but does not take it.
9 months here, yep.
That
You
is
can
Chito Ishanten now. Is it?
Oh,
1,
yeah,
2,
Chito
3, 4.
Ishanten.
Yeah, Chito Ishanten. Could pong for Tenpai, does not.
Tem is bad.
I guess you don't usually call there because you're not happy with second. You want first place with this hand.
Yeah. Hanping Ipeko. 6 so. South. Come on, just
Ooh.
someone Tenpai.
Jay has a funny decision here. Okay, drop the 3 pin. Okay.
Okay. Keep this con 7, so
Max just seems to be backfiring. Yikes.
block here. 7 pin.
リーチ
That's a 10 pi.
For
Waiting on
Ricci +1.
チー
Yeah,
Okay.
reach door 1.
And
And no
now,
e-buds now.
yeah, and
What's that?
now,
It's pink color.
oh,
No.
Tenpai for
Oh,
J.
nice summons.
リーチ
Ricci now.
E-buds. Nope. There's only 1 5 so left and no force up. It's 1 more
Formon.
seed.
Oh, that is the worst draw you could get. That's horrible. Yeah, you just can't take that.
Yeah, but that's 1 versus 0.
Oh, 7 shows out.
5-1 push, come on. You're the
Go
last place.
Yakuai. Oh well.
But that's a league game. You can just keep the...
Yeah, you just want K10 here at the very least. Because you
Yeah.
know 2 people are Ricci, so
On here, didn't take that.
drop south, I guess. I
Yeah.
guess, yeah. That's Tenpai on Dora Tanki.
Terrifying.
That's Tenpai. We have
Okay.
3 people Tenpai.
Yep.
Ugh. I hate that 6-man draw. Yeah, that's essentially I have to fold.
And there's still 1 5 so left in the wall. Oh,
Pawn
do
to
something.
shift.
It's the last. Okay.
Well, minus the... I
Going
wonder
to
if you
bottom.
pong that. So let me ask you this: do you pong that just to force Max to get last draw?
Yeah, I do.
I think
definitely do.
yeah, I think I ponged that just because I'm like, yeah, Max, I'm gonna make you have to deal with the last draw.
Yeah, do something while you're on the table.
Yeah. So
It's
about
always
that,
more joyful to do that thing rather than waiting on the double Yakuman chance to to mean something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So about this hand, would you like to look at Jay's hand? I think there's certain Yaku this hand could be.
10 pi.
Wait, what?
10 pi on 3 pin.
Uh,
Super
That's a-
early 10 pi. For cats, but there's no value.
okay,
Cats
Jay.
looking for some improvement here.
Okay, Jay. Huh? Break?
Yep,
Do you
looking
break
for some improvement.
with 5 on? You're breaking your pair there? Wouldn't you want to break with 2 pin? I mean, that's like, I guess you're going for Sanshoku, but like, feels really weird to drop the
If you're going
pair
for
there.
Sunshine, then cut the 1 man there.
Yeah. Sure, I like that too, actually.
5 man. Yep.
Yeah. Feels so awkward.
Yeah,
I mean, I
looking
guess...
for
Oh, hey, Jade's turned into a Chanta. But...
whoa.
Oh, shoot.
Probably cats just don't want to get rid of the Dora.
Max is Lishanten for Yakuai. Maybe
Yep.
even Sancho could be based on the draws.
Ah,
Ugh.
could be Sunshine.
Wow.
Well, that's bad. Just cut Zumogiri. Oh, 4 pin. Yeah, 4 pin's 1 out.
Sure.
And that's the Ishanten for Max.
Would have gone
Having
similar. You
one
have to
pin.
reach this.
Yeah,
You're waiting on
this.
Wait, no, but you're Furi 10. You're Furi 10.
But either way, you just want Dora Zumo.
チー
Wait, so I just want to say, note that if Kaz took the Ricci a turn before, that would have been Ricci Batsumodora.
Ah, yeah.
Which I'm not sure if that's enough. Actually, that would have been enough. Ricci Batsumodora, that would overtake Navi.
Yep. And is there any 3-6 alive in the wall? To be honest, it seems like that waiting.
相撲
And
Oh,
yep,
Zumo.
that is enough for Max to confirm second. Or first? That duh.
Okay, another tie situation here. We split Uma for tonight.
Again?
We split Uma for tonight.
Speaking of, Lucas is 25K. So we have another Uma split, and we have another person at 25K.
Yep.
Excuse me? What is happening? I don't understand what just happened there. Does Max just calculate these? Like Max, like, okay, if I win this, I get the Uma split. I can
Well.
wait.
Max reached to 100 with
Wait, so
that. Yep.
because Kaz reached that stick gave Max enough value to get the Uma split.
Exactly.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah. And Max got into 100 points by that split first place and end up at 11.1.2 points. Lucas end up with plus 23.3 points, and Jay with end up negative 25.1, and Kaz end up like negative 177.4 points. Ooh.
Okay, so the end of the season is going to be really interesting. Like you can see, Max is still in the race. Like 120 points, it seems like a lot, but the fact that please note that the table that is there is Bati, Barry, me, and Max. That is first place, second place, fourth place, and sixth place. So essentially,
Let's go.
if Max can get a first place and Bati gets a last place, Max could easily be first place overall. Obviously, I don't want that to happen, but it could happen.
I want to see David cry. Just beat him up.
No.
Please. I can't wait to see that.
Bingy, aren't you supposed to be my friend?
I'm your friend and you cursed me to lose so bad in English, know me, huh? I remember that. Every single word you say.
Hey, you know I was joking there.
I'm joking too. Who's not joking tonight?
We'll see about that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be rooming with you in Reach Nomi or something like that. We'll see what happens.
Well, seems like we can shift our commentary seat to the
Oh yeah.
the other
Yes.
commentators.
So it sounds like we're gonna have a bit of a break, and after the break, I think we're gonna see whether we're going in a different game or swapping out commentators.
Yep.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks again to David and BE for that incredibly entertaining pair of A1 games. We're going to tune into B1 to continue the night. We might even get another table in there. This game is already underway and into East 4, so that will be the dealership of Sir Mr. Guy. And then here joined by Jeffrey. Jeffrey, it's been a while since we've been in the booth together.
Yeah, I've been busy this season, but it's good to finally get some time to sit down and just relax with some mahjong for a bit.
Absolutely. And
And
well,
we should be in for some good tables, some good players at this one for sure.
I should hope so. Yeah, we've got Anya, Alon, Jen, and Steven duking it out. And I remember watching a couple of these players earlier this season. At the time, I remember Alon had an incredible win average, over Mongon win average, and it seems that it's dipped down a little bit to 7,000, a mere 7,000 points per win. But still doing extremely well in the division.
Boom.
Second place overall. Has been overtaken by Rachel. Alon is sitting across the tables from right now. Our current dealer, Steven, Sir Mr. Guy, will hopefully be the guy winning the WRC this summer in about a month. Rooting him on in Tokyo. To the right, Anya has been crushing this game, it looks like. 37,100 here in East 4. And on the left,
Home.
we've got Jen, who's been sitting in the middle of the pack. Recently popped down to B1, looking to get her way back up. And it's a really tight race in the B1 division.
Home.
59.3 is almost up near that promotion spot. It looks like Bingi, our commentator from the last game, is holding on to that last spot. So a really pivotal game here to finish out round 5.
Yeah, pretty close. There's like let's see, like 5 or 6 people that are pretty close, right on that line. So every few thousand points, every Ricci stick counts.
Home.
And well, this hand here's coming to an end quickly. It looks like we have 3 different people with Yakuhai pawns here.
All the dragons in use. That is a tempi for Jen. It is waiting on 3-6 so. Quite amusing when you call a triplet of the 5 so and then Trog immediately back into it. It looks like Alon's just going to
No,
go
there's
right
one
in.
Yeah, was also in Tempai, but it's only 1,000 points, so not too bad.
And with how wide the sort of division is at the top, 6 promotion spots, you've got, over 100 points for Alon's current total to the bottom of the promotion line. So Alon's in a pretty safe spot. Probably doesn't feel too bad about picking up a -5 or a -10 or even a -20. Can probably afford to go -20 through the rest of the season and still survive.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here is there's only one person over 30,000, so I think at this point, if we can just get above 30,000, we're not in bad shape for the round.
Absolutely. Well, we've got 2 calls. Pom for Anya Ishantan now, looking for another, well, preferably the Dora 8 mon, but any sort of Tanyao central tile, something to connect to the 6-pin or this 3 mon.
Yep, and then we also got another 2 calls. Not as good on the left-hand side. Needs another... Well, I mean, we could rely on getting the 7-pin, or we can look for something that connects to the 5 and...
Yeah.
Go for a double-sided weight is what we're hoping for.
Well, this is the absolute ideal tile here for Anya. Snaps that up.
Yeah,
Feels the contra shape and left over with an open-ended shape. 5-8 mon, where 8 mon is the Dora.
5-8 mon, 8's the Dora. We can only see one of each. And then there's 2 across the way. There's that's not coming out. So there's still 2 Dora left in the wall and 1 5. So
if this 6-pin was drawn close, it'd be pretty tempting Ricci, but I don't think she wants to
Yeah.
open the hand and risk the Dora.
No, I don't think so. There's another Dora. That's Definitely not gonna go for it.
So at this point, Anna is looking at only 2 tiles left in the wall. That Forso
1
might give some pause. Oh, yeah.
No.
Steven's just going to go for it.
Yep, did take it. Does throw the Dora, so we're gonna get Tanyel +1, 2,900 for dealer. We get another hand that puts us further over 30k.
ポン
So less likely that just a random hand will knock us below 30.
Interesting sequence of moves here. Anya cutting the door immediately says, I don't want this hanging around too late in my hand. This wind that, doesn't super help me. Jen says, you know what? That's not my wind either, but I'll take it. And immediately
I'll,
2
I'll
calls
take
in.
it. I mean, it's Dora, so of course
Exactly.
I'm gonna take it. And then, I mean, I've got 2 reds in my hand. I mean,
Yeah, Jen
well,
had
I'm
an
just
easier way to use it, for sure.
yeah. I mean, this hand could be so many different things, actually.
ポン
Even needing to make a decision here, going with the 1 so
Gee.
discard, and that's actually going to get called by Steven. So no, maybe not immediate flush thoughts for Jen as she pulls in the Yaman. However,
I mean, that's Tenpai on the 5/8.
you're right that South is Yakuhai. It's the round win, and can and will switch to Toy Toy.
Oh, 2. That's gonna be a big hand if we can get. See, is that completely live? Okay, there's 1/7, so there's two 1s and a 7. Still on the wall. 3 tiles, pretty good. First row.
I would love to
When you only
sumo
had
the 1 pin.
Sumo the 1 pin would be big.
ポン
It's up to 60 fu.
7
50,
so
50 fu. We're open.
Can we risk the white? We are gonna risk the white. Okay. East is probably fine. Yep. And then okay, 3 so. We gonna take that? We are gonna take the Tenpai. There's the 1,
Boom.
and it comes out.
Yeah, it's not quite the what is Stoko? That's the Mongon.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Get the Doko and the Toy Toy.
Absolutely fantastic for Steven, getting over 30k with a rare hand. Put it into the Yakudax.
Yeah, it's so weird that that one's only worth, well, 2 closed, but it's only worth 1 open, and I'm like, that's like so rare.
Plus,
You
yeah,
would think
it's-
it'd be worth.
I think it makes sense for the sequence-based Sanchoku to be one open, 2 closed, but definitely the triplet-based one being 2
Yeah,
for
the
both
triplet
open and closed
one.
is the same. It feels like it could be worth even more than 2, honestly.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. But yeah, it still it feels like it should be worth a little more. Yeah, the sequence based one I think is all right, but the getting all of them, like, that's the amount of tiles the limited set of tiles makes you think that should be worth more. But anyways, onto this hand. Dealer's just gonna take the quick east set and try to finish out this hand, which was mostly complete.
Yeah, a little bit
Just
of a
take a
hedge
look
here. You
here.
notice the 3-pin cut loses the 2-pin draw into Tenpai, but that's because Alon is thinking about shifting to the flush. Wanitsu.
Yeah, could take the flush if we get the right draw here. We do see 1 white dragon discarded already.
I suspect if Alon gets to call for Tenpai, he probably will just take it and drop the white
Right.
dragon. But if you draw the white
Well,
dragon,
there's the white dragon.
oh, Tuso,
No.
Tuso.
Oh, that's gonna be Junchan then instead.
Okay, some type of
Boom.
Chanta play,
Or Chanta, that's what I meant.
but it's not necessarily going to be the full Mongon this way. It does get to Tenpai though, and it does win.
ドン
Oh, it does. Yep, there's a little white, and so
77's pretty good.
yeah, 7. I mean, that's almost Mongon.
Yeah. We'll
Almost.
just call that a Mongon, right?
Yeah, almost Mongon, and it gets us up above 30k. I mean, we're pretty happy with that. In fact, we're within Mongon distance of the leader now. So
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm rooting for Alon this hand. Doesn't need my help though. Has the 2-3-4 Sanchoku all lined up. Ooh, another pair.
Oh.
Okay, that's actually problematic.
yeah, we'll drop our extra 3 pin. I mean, we could still draw. Yeah, we could drop the 8/8 if we wanted. Now I think
Wall saying it was Chitoy.
Boom.
While saying it was Chitoy or Toy Toy, depending on what we draw.
Notably, we do have one South being held by Anya on the left, and the Green Dragon pair in Jen's hand on the right. So it might take some time for Alon to see the Green Dragons.
Home.
Yeah, may take a little while, but that could end up being our pair because South still counts as a Yakuhai here. So now this is the decision. Okay, yeah, we're gonna give up on the Doko.
Interesting to cut out the 2-mon, 4-mon there instead of the 2-so,
Gee.
3-so, because Alon could see all of the 4s. So
Yeah,
it's
you
hard
could
to
see
use a
all the
3-mon.
4, so you think maybe it'd be easier to get a 3, but then again, you can only use a 3 from. You can only chi the 3, so it's not like if somebody else throws it, you can take it.
Oh, interesting. We're going to see the deal in here
Yum.
from Steven, but I'm almost more interested in the fact that Alon passed up the Tempai. Wanted to do better than South Dora 1. So,
Yeah, we're getting into the South 3 again, maybe possibly looking at trying to get over 30k, and was like, nah, 1,000's not going to cut it. I need a little bit more.
oh yeah, trying to overtake the leader here. Anya, though, snaps up that 2k plus the Homba, and now has built 7,200 points over second place. But we go to Jen in the dealer seat with 3 Dora now.
3 Dora and good shapes. I mean, that's just Ishanten, right?
It
Yep.
is, and although it's Kanchan,
Two
Ishan,
middleweights, yeah.
it's okay because, like you said, the shapes are not weak in the sense that they can improve really easily.
Yeah, just like that Forso could help us out here.
We want that 8, just not. We don't want to call the 8.
Yeah, we don't want to call the 8. What
Wonder
we'd
if
really like to get this closed.
Yeah, and if the 3-pin comes out,
Each.
would you consider calling Chi? Well, we have a different problem. That is the Ricci on the right.
Yeah, now there's a Ricci on the right.
I might Chi that and cut all my 9s. It might just be faster.
Possibly. It depends on. Okay, 6-pin. That's good enough for now. Yeah, if we get the 3, do we just cut the. Yeah, I think we do cut the 9-9 if we get the 3.
I guess 6. Oh, 1.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's going to come out. Ricci, Pihu, and an Ura as well. So
Ooh.
3,900 goes back. That will be Steven taking
3,900.
3rd place.
Yep, overtakes into 3rd, but is dealer, so has a chance to get even more here.
This Hypai's got a lone Dora and some pretty spread out shapes, but that 3-mon is so vital to this hand's chances.
Yeah, that was a good draw, but let's see. What do our shutdown hands look like? Actually, the other 2 people above 30k have
Ricci.
pretty good hands as well. In fact, there's a Reacher right there, so we're just gonna try to end the game as quick as possible. What is that? 7-4? Yep, 7-4.
And 4-pin, where 4-pin gives
4 gives the straight, yeah.
absolutely. This is a huge hand potentially for Anya. There's a 7. Steven will not be inclined to discard that so easily. 3-so,
Yeah.
2-so, 2-so is a fine bail path. Also the 1-mon Gembutsu.
Yeah, Wanmon's fine.
Steven will probably just have to be content with 3rd here. It's Jen who might have to fight. And what does she have going for her?
Ooh, there's the 6-0 though.
Could
Can we
start
throw
with
the
a 2
Can we throw the 2? Yeah.
2-pin.
2-pin,
Fighting.
okay. Yep. Ooh.
Nakatsuchi
Nope,
4.
doesn't- Oh, right, yep.
Still Ishanten. We have a Tempai now for Alon, but not going to reach you here, so it doesn't get the win.
Yep.
Not Pihu, just a Tempai state with Dora 1. Alon does not want to Ricci and then have Anya Tsumo and drop him below 30,000. Will Ricci now, though? Interesting.
Yep. Changed his mind. Of course, now we're two. We can see 2 of the 2 pins out.
Jen just yeets the Dora on Ipatsu. Doesn't matter. Anya will find the Tsumo, and this
wow.
is worst case result for Alon. It's Ricci Tsumo Pihu Itsu on the Takame Dora 1.
Yep. That's going to be a big win. knocks everyone below 30K.
Yeah,
So we'll
it
be-
turns out it didn't matter what Alon did there, reachy or not. It will drop him below 30K, and you're absolutely right. Anya's going to get a huge win here, plus 45.3. Alon at minus 2.8 will claim second place. Steven.
Though he was the one that was already far up in the standings, so I guess a -2 isn't that bad.
Yeah, he's actually probably reasonably happy about that outcome. If he could guarantee he would get minus 2.8 for the rest of the season, he would just sign up for that in a heartbeat. Steven, minus 15.7 in third, will drop slightly further below zero. Was in contention for the latter award, though. We'll have 4 more games with which to achieve that mark, or somehow climb into the positive promotion area. And for Jen, minus 26.8, that will keep her positive. So at 32.5, we are starting to see the spread happen in the promotion area. And we will have an absolute battle, I'm certain, when it comes down to the final round of games for promotion here. It's always topsy-turvy in the B1 division. So I do believe that we are going to have a really exciting finish in a couple weeks' time. I think there's still one more game going on, so let's hop over to the big screen, admire the statistics of these players. And in 4 minutes, the final game of the evening will begin. Yeah, here in the B1 division, I have to point out, Brian at 136.5 in third place overall in the standings. Was not there a couple weeks ago. He was closer to the bottom half of the standings until he won a double Yakuman and achieved, I think, the 4th best or 3rd best highest scoring game in the league ever.
Ooh, wow. Yeah,
And-
double Yakuman.
Yeah. And
I mean, combine that with the lowest deal-in rate and I think the lowest deal-in average. I mean, it seems like you need it. That's just karma catching up. I mean,
a strong defensive play leading into one huge win. And Brian's looking good to promote into A2 for the next season. And just checking to see here, Rachel still has to play 4 games. Ricky has 4 games. James has 4 games. Kate has 4 games. So there's one table left in this B1 division before everything is set up.
yeah, for the snake round, right?
Yes, and I believe with only 20 players, the B1 division gets a snake round. And that's going to be exciting to see who you end up playing when it comes to the final session. That'll also be happening in A1. And I know David, before he tuned off, said that he's got to finish 2 games in the A1 division, which will be the 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 6th place players in A1. That is tomorrow night, and I'm going to try to broadcast that for us. I would really love to watch that live. So,
I might be able to jump in on that tomorrow night.
yeah, well,
We'll have to see what happens.
We'll have to see what happens, but let me check the time on that. It looks to be 6 p.m. Pacific start, and I think the timing is going to work out okay for me to be able to cast that. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
That would be a nice one to see. That'll be lots of high-ranking people in that one.
I believe there was some drama in the first couple. Good drama, like Rinshan drama, Atosuke Rinshan drama. Like some very fun hands, and of course, with the top players in the league, you're expecting to see a lot of good flow. We've seen it all season long. There are some incredible storylines that are happening right now in the A1 division.
Sounds like the opposite of what's happening to my season, where it seems like everybody else is sumoing and rinshaning and ipatsuing except for me. But it goes like that sometimes.
You haven't got your season by season Kokushi yet?
No, that died out. I got one like every season for like the first 5 seasons, and then it stopped.
That means you're gonna be coming on a season where you just get 2 or 3.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah. Although I did get my first ever Devil Yakumon. What was I playing? I think it was one of the Yakuza games or something like that. I was
Okay.
playing something. I got a double Yakumon. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's fun. Hope you got a screenshot of that.
I did. I have it somewhere, but
Ooh, I heard a gong, and that means that we are going live with this C1 table. Just a moment.
yeah, here
There
we
it is.
go. Ooh, and we drew Dora as our first draw. We'll keep that. Pretty nice dealer hand.
Yeah, so just for players who haven't familiarized yourself, or rather viewers who haven't been familiarized yourself with the C1 division, this is the C1B division that has all of the newcomers to the league. I believe there's only one player in this division that has played in Armor before. And Caleb is our first dealer, sitting second place overall in the standings, doing well. Joseph is absolutely crushing this division, but Caleb is the closest behind. On our right is Min, and he is in the lower half of the division. Now, it's not clear whether or not there will be relegation out of C1 into C2, so that's why we don't have any arrows pointing downward, only promotions. And your goal in the C1 division, of course, is to be positive. Kana at minus 57.1 is sitting across the table, aiming to go positive, hoping for a big result in this game to make their way there. And finally, on the left, Jesse, who is hanging on in the positive zone, hoping to avoid fourth place for that 5-5-5-5. I'm hoping, though, if Jesse does get a fourth in this game, he gets exactly minus 26.2. It would just be funny that way.
Yeah, that'd be funny. The hands mostly going as expected here. Lots of pair ups in hands, and so people are trying to decide: do I take the call for Turtoy, or do I try to stay efficient? It looks like most people are just gonna go for either Yakuhai Toy Toy or just Yakuhai, depending on what we draw. Ooh, another Dora there.
I do want to point out a really interesting choice there for Jesse. Drew the Dora pair and has to decide whether the plan is Pinfu or to call for Tanya. It goes for the Pinfu, rewarded with the one pin draw, and that gives a nice Ricci Pinfu Dora 2 with possible Ipeco. Slamming the Ricci here, hoping to find maximum value.
Yeah, perfect. Well, mostly perfect weight. I guess 4 would have been better for Tanya, but we'll definitely take the 1, especially row 2. We've got lots of draws left. There's one of them, but that probably won't come out. Yep, 7 comes out instead.
I think North is the classic cut, but
yeah, I probably would have done North, but I mean, I guess any pair that you believe is safe is fine.
Right. And of course, the big that's Tempai if you want it, and we'll take it.
We'll take it. So now is also waiting. No, sorry, that's a 3-6. So 2, 5, 3, and 6 are all dangerous.
All those lower Manzu lighting up.
All the 3s are held. Uh-oh, there's a 5. All right. Might sense the danger of the Manzu. There hasn't been many Manzu discarded, so
definitely feels like a death sentence to drop one of those.
Yeah, that'll probably be your last
Tempai.
choice.
As dealer, Caleb? Dama.
Okay, gonna play Damas. But the 6 comes out instead, so it's just gonna be the 1,000-point hand.
Yeah, and Min doesn't know it, but no matter how he took the Tempai, he was going to deal in. He just found the cheaper one. And so the cheaper one. That was perfect for Min.
Doesn't know it yet, but maybe when he looks back, we'll be like, well, I guess I made the right decision after all. Then we're moving on to hand number 2 here. Dealer 2. Dealer hand. Not bad. Well, it's better than I thought it was.
Did drop the Dora on turn 2, though.
Did have to drop the Dora.
In this spot where we have a pair of 4s and pair of 5s, I don't mind cutting the 1-2 because I always want to go for Pinfu, and to get that, I need the 3-pin 3 times.
Yeah. I was gonna say I probably would have dropped
with a couple 6 pins.
Could have dropped the 1-2. Well, we have 1 Dora in each hand, so it's not that too big of a loss. But yeah, I probably would have dropped the 1-2 myself because you're looking for the Pinfu value. And you're kind of dependent on getting a 3 anyway.
Well, there's one.
There's one.
Kind of eliminates all the Pinzu from the hand, so I wonder if this is going to be a flush greed. There is a lone door in that hand. Jesse also holding a door across the table. His hand is much worse, and so probably looking for a reason to play it. And pairing up the door certainly would be a reason to play the hand. Now deciding between efficiency and greed.
Yeah, decides to hold on. Okay, now the second door is out, so people are more likely to be like, yep, there's the third one, so we can flush the hand of the door now. Ooh, there's an 8, so that's good.
Kind of finds no more use for this red dragon. And that is Ijanta now for Jesse across the way. Terrible weights though. 3 Mon and 7 Mon are the only tiles that advance this hand.
1
Min, though, on the other hand, does have Tempai. Richi's with the 5-pin west. Shampoo weight in the west is really sneaky.
Yeah, as I say, it's not an amazing weight, but the West might, especially newer players, might trip them up. But we haven't
Yeah.
seen a West come out yet. Of course, it isn't actually in anybody's hand, so we just haven't drawn them yet. But
Maybe we could trip up the wall. I know I certainly would get baited in to dropping the west if I had any sort of value. Particularly because, we can see where all the door are. So if this
リーチ
player is winning on the west, it's probably not too expensive. Oh, Richi! And
No.
immediately Min
oh
draws the 8 Mon.
wow,
Ipatsu deal an unfortunate, but only 3,900. Good chase here by Caleb, getting the advantage.
Well, I'll put both of the tiles I needed back to back. Oh, that's not fun.
It will be Kanna now in the dealer seat. 32,000 points. The name.
Okay, let's see. 2 pin is the Dora. Only 1 in a hand, so we'll have to see where those come out. Dealer hand is a little awkward, but not too bad. If we can get something to connect to the 5, we're in pretty good shape here.
Now, if you just closed up the hands and looked at the discards, and you looked at that 4-pin, 5-pin, 5-pin on the 4-pin, 5 Mon on the right, what do you think? I would say Kokshi.
Kokoshi or half flush, where they're
Mm.
just trying to get rid of all their dangerous tiles first.
Yeah, and then the 5 so follows. I'm thinking, all right, that's not a flush anymore.
Yeah, now it doesn't seem like it's a flush.
I
So
guess
it's
that
either
could be like a. All right, the hand is terrible. It's objectively bad. So it's either
Yeah.
going to be Kokshi or some type of Chanta.
or Chanta, or has a lot of honors, but we also have a lot of honor discards out already. So
There's a Dora.
I know I've discarded like that when like half of my hands are like honor pairs, but then when you see the rest of the honors already out, it's like it doesn't seem like it's a mostly honor hand. So
So this is going to have to be Junchan almost certainly.
yeah, Junchan just keeps drawing more Kokoshi tiles. Not what we want at this point.
Not necessarily the worst thing though. Like central tiles are definitely worse. We do have a Tempai across the way. It is not going to be slammed with Richi because the weight is kind of medium. It is okay to slam the Richi in this spot, I think, because you have Richi +1, but and it's hard to improve the weight without dropping the Dora. But Caleb's going to hang on. There are some other ways to get value that don't involve slamming the Richi.
1
The 3-pin cannot deal in because the Richi wasn't taken. There's no other Yaku. We do have Jesse calling now for the Junchan. And yeah, the 1 Mon's not going to be too helpful. Caleb probably reconsidering whether or not to Richi, but says now that the 2 of the 3-pin are out, it's definitely worse than it was before.
4
Yeah, but there goes the 8 from the dealer.
Yeah, and that's okay. Just trading 1,000 points back, and Caleb's probably pretty happy to not have lost a Richi stick. I believe if the Richi happens, it's very unlikely that the 3-pin would have come out anyway, so we will
Well,
ship
this
to
is a
Jesse.
fun dealer hand here.
Well, this is
Double
what he's been waiting
Dora.
for.
Yeah, double Dora, half flush. Here's the one where you're like, yes, I got this hand, and then somebody instantly like sumos, and you're like, oh, okay, well that was great.
Yeah, funny you should mention that. I looked at some of the games. I think we even streamed this table earlier and last week, and the game went pretty much exactly that. Every time Jesse had these Dora 2 hands, he would get to Tenpai or Ishanten, and someone would chase and he'd fight and then lose out on the battle. So we'll see if this one pans out. It definitely is huge value if you can pull it in. But can somebody take the fight to him?
I mean, maybe. Kind of depends on what draws we get here. I mean, this could be Tanya across the way.
A little bit of maneuvering to get there, yeah.
And then we got a half flush. We've been drawing good honor tiles, so yep. Now we can just do half flush there.
Yeah, interesting. So with this flush, it is Tenpai just picking the Tonki. If it's Green Dragon, kind of might win. Oh, chooses
nope,
the
goes with
twice
the
cut red dragon instead.
Wants the hell weight. But hey, I mean, two red dragons are out, so that means that it's safe, right? We can just drop the third one. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll almost certainly come out in a heartbeat without a thought. I have to say, typically when you have two dueling flush hands like this, the player to the left is at a disadvantage, the player to the right at the advantage, because the player at the right can call, and now we're going to get the huge weight shift, potentially. This will be 4, 5, 7.
You have to take that.
Looks good to me.
Yep. 4, 5. Maybe just double checking that I'm not going into my mind went blank there.
Yeah, no.
Making sure we hadn't already discarded it. Yeah, furry 10, that's it. Making sure we hadn't already discarded something.
Yeah, I was in the middle of processing if I like that 6-pin Sheen. I think we don't like it. And also the 4-pin pull from earlier was actually probably okay to take, but Jesse lets it go. And this is going to be a Tenpai. Can choose the Shabu, can choose the 2-5, so Diamond, and goes with the Diamond, so it doesn't deal in.
Yep. Good choice.
Dora 3.
Ooh.
That's Tenpai. Cuts the 8-pin. Waiting for the 3. Oh my goodness! Snipes the penchant.
Wow. Honitsu Dora 3 for 1800.
No, I've heard people talking about how to get Hanuman in 3 lines, because when those Yaku show up, most of the times it takes multiple lines to get there. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? Six single lines, or a 2, right, and then a couple ones.
Yeah.
And well, Jesse found a way to do it in only 2 lines.
Yeah, closed Honitsu Dora 3.
Imagine slamming the Richi there. Richi Ipatsu, close Honitsu Dora 3. Baimon? That would have been soul crushing, but I have to say this was probably the better way to go to bat.
I was saying, I think it was the correct decision to not reach you, but it would have been funny if it happened. But looking at this hand, we do have a loose Dora as the only thing we're really upset about here.
And once we draw the 3-pin, we won't even think about it anymore. Now, Caleb will snap that up in a heartbeat should that be discarded, as he will as East.
And
Each.
Yeah, slam and Pon. Yeah, just taking
Pon.
the challenge to the dealer. Says, I've got the Dora, you don't. So
yep, I've got 3 Dora, so we're gonna take the fight.
No.
Need the 6 though. Only 1 left in the wall.
Oh, you're right, only 1. And the 3-pin has 3 tiles in the wall, so surprisingly this penchant is really live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dealer has better odds here.
The value of this hand, Richi Ipeiko is 3,900 plus Homba. Of course, Uda hit could change things. Do you pwn for the Tanki?
Ooh.
It's probably a... Oh, okay, this is better. This is better. Can cut the safe 4. Oh, Shabo tried to Gembu snipe. Now this is tricky. Not playing the safe entry, not playing the wide weight, trying to play for the Roan. And unfortunately, no one has a 4, so...
No one has a 4.
So still 2 tiles in the wall. The weight has improved slightly for Caleb. 2 versus 3. Dealer still at an advantage weight-wise, but score-wise, Caleb's got the Mongon showing.
Yeah, on the one hand, it's a dealer Ricci. On the other hand, this guy's got, like 3 doors
Don't.
showing. Which one do I not deal into?
This will be 39 plus the stakes of 42. That's a fair fight. I do appreciate Caleb hanging out on that 3-pin as if to say, all right, this one, of all the tiles I've drawn so far, this one probably deals in. And he's right, but definitely feels correct to jam there. And choosing the
Yeah, I
3
mean-
6 wait wouldn't have won either, so.
Yeah, I mean, you have the 3 Dora. I mean, if you there's the do I just fold on any tile, or do I not take any fights? It kind of depends on your standings, and
And that's just the
But,
thing. Caleb's got the standings with which to fight here. And in this game as well. It was over 30k by a decent margin. And the hand as well. Even if you're lower in the standings, you probably will always fight with your Mongon. This is a really interesting hand for Jesse, though, as the dealer. 2 Dora, 5 pairs, but double East.
right.
Oh no, it's a cheat toy. Who is
I
gonna
don't
get
like it.
burned? Someone's gonna get burned. It looks like Min maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yep. There is a loose 8 there. There's still 1 in the wall though.
A 9 So's
Eat.
terminal away
Oh,
from
do
the
we
Dora.
swap? Yeah. Okay. There we
Okay,
go.
bailed out, but 9 So's in the wall. Panda, the Panda Spy could get the full-blown 18k or better. Pins a whiff.
Yeah. That was the one we discarded to get into
Gee.
Cheatway, so apparently we picked the wrong one.
Yeah, you don't expect those central tiles to be your winners, but just as good as any other tile, statistically speaking. Interesting, Min taking the fight here with the Chi.
Oh. Yeah, interesting Chi. I'm not quite sure what we're going for.
Oh, preventing the Tsumo, I see. Yeah, Caleb hates this
Gee.
9 So. Doesn't like any of the Sozu. That's the only suit that hasn't been discarded yet.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, you can see all of the... Oh, the 9 will
Don't.
come out, taking the fight as he gets into Ishanten. And that's going to be... No Ura, so only 12k. I say only, 12k is a huge margin. But not the
Yeah.
full-blown 18k that would have happened without the cheat. I was going to say, with all the 4-pin visible and 3 of the 7 pins also visible, the 5-pin, 6-pin weren't that bad to shove out there. But it's a lot easier to say that when you can see what the weight is.
Yeah, when you can see everything. It's a lot easier to make judgment calls when you can see everyone else's hand.
All right, Jesse's on a roll, making up for lost time in the earlier games here, up to 64-8. But how far can he go? This is Ishanten on the left for Kana. Going for it all with a 7-pin, 8-pin, 9-pin flush jam. Considering this pull,
Boom.
it's kind of weird because it separates what would have been 2 sequences, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 8, 9, but that relies on getting 2 7s
Boom.
anyway, so it's already tricky to use.
Yeah. As I say, it's not horrible. There's a 7. Yeah, we don't care.
And in this lead for Jesse, even though you can see the flush building over there, he's got 2 Dora, he's the dealer, he's got 64,000 points to play with, probably just doesn't care. Could
Yeah,
pull
2 door
this.
in hand. We do know where 2 of the door are, so that always helps.
I do like the pawn there.
Chi.
This gives us another block, and we have the Tempai. Well, 2
Yeah.
to 4 Sanshoku, guaranteed win here for Jesse.
Chi.
2 7. We are gonna cheat a 7. Interesting. Okay.
I'm in playing for the Tanya. Also, very fun hand there on the right for Caleb.
So east, does the east come out, or does the west come out?
The
East
question is,
comes
do
out
we
first.
call it? Because there is Chitoi Ishantan as well, but it does indeed take the
Boom.
call. And the Tempai,
There's the
7.
west. So now we've got the 2 5. Unfortunately, that's mostly held, it looks like.
Sumo.
Yep, and as expected, Jesse will get the win here. 2-4 Sancho that does not lose when you believe, and Jesse believes.
Another win for the dealer. Oh boy.
Yeah, the full-blown Mungon. 777. Jesse
777.
to hit the jackpot on that one.
All right. Still in East 4. The first 3 rounds went by pretty quick, and then now our dealer's winning big hand after big hand here. It has another 2 Dora in hand already.
Yeah, for players that are not
Boom.
in the, not a part of Armel, you haven't been checked out our awesome What Would You Do channel. Jesse is a prolific poster in that channel, basically has daily What Would You
Boom.
Do's that are frequently quite difficult to decipher and excellent practice. So appreciate all of those posts, Jesse. I mean, across the way though, speeding into Ishantan. Khan? I would con. I feel like I'm ahead of the table. I feel like I've got an advantage. I'm going to press it for as much as I can.
I mean, it is early. It is early.
Yeah, also, we could just con into Tempai. Part of the weakness of this no con is that...
Con.
Oh, okay, we get to Tempai on the west. That's actually kind of funny because...
Interesting.
It looks like we're kind of doing show sushi.
Yeah, I'd be thinking about that one.
Yeah, Jesse definitely considering. Also, these discards look so weird. 7-so, 7-so, 2-mon, 3-mon. Like, you're cutting good shapes. Those are the types of cuts that you make when you've got a monster hand that you're aiming for.
Well, had a chance there to switch to 5-8, and nope, believes in the West. So we're gonna stay on the West.
And with 2 Dora, it's totally justifiable for Jesse to take the fight here. And if he deals in, would be very relieved to see that, oh, it's just two Han. But at the same time, Jesse might be thinking, the only way I lose my lead here is dealing into some type of double Yakuman, so let's not do that.
Right, because, there's no south.
Oh, my goodness, now West is Dora.
Now the West definitely is not coming out.
Oh, that's one step closer to Tempai. Kanna on the left also got gifted 3 Dora with the Haku becoming Dora as well. So this is a really wide Ishantam. Oh, the West clears and switches off of it. Says it looks too suspicious and goes with a 4-7. Oh, but we could see another Khan. Kanna, you know what to do. Into Tempai.
Each.
Oh,
Choice of weight, the 7-9 looks amazing. 1-mon safe as well. I would drop the 1-mon personally, but both weights are strong.
Ooh, I don't know, 9. Yeah.
Okay, 1-mon, 4-mon, and the open player, Min, cannot use the 1 or the 4. Right. Well, can use the 4. Can slide down. Jesse probably wants to get out of here. Arichi with 4 indicators and 4 Dora showing. Oh, but the Sumo!
Sumo with the 7.
Look at all that
Only
food.
2,000 though. A lot of food. That's true. That's
1,000, 2,000, 4 Min, 4,000 total plus all the extras. Grabs the Richi stick. Oh, I was looking forward to seeing what was underneath those indicators.
Could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Absolutely could have been worse. What a hand. I almost wanted Min to not like Sumo, but to cut 5-pin, 6-pin, and then con the 7-pin. Get that Sananko. You would never do that, but it would be so funny.
Sun Kansu?
Yeah. Get that triple con. I don't think 4 cons was going to be possible in that hand, but...
No, I don't think so.
All right, back to the action. Caleb now gets the dealership back. And hedging that 5-pin for 5-6-7 Sanshoku. Love to see it.
Yeah, but across the way, we've got lots of tiles that help us get into some sort of Tanyao, Pinfu, Richi status here.
Oh, yeah, and 4-5-6 Sanshoku possible there, too. So you're right, Kana is probably the best hand here.
Chi.
Chi, totally acceptable to do here. Into
Yep.
Ishanten. As dealer, we're looking for a repeat. Tumon does help Min a lot. That was a desperately needed Kanchan fill.
1
And wow, best
Yep.
draw. Ipeko confirmed. Now just the 4 so missing for maximum value.
I mean, even 7 is good, but yeah, definitely the 4 takes us up to, what is that, Hanuman?
Right, Caleb could
Or-
try to dance around this. Could have justified the 5 so. 1 pin is 2 turns of safety, and relative to the other tiles in the hand, definitely a little safer.
Well, 3, that was 1 off.
There are 3 tiles in the wall here for Kana. 2 of them are the 4 so.
2 of them were 4 so, and the 2 4s of people's hand. Well, one of them is very loose. One of them's sort of loose, depending on what we go for. So
Yeah, Jesse's kind of getting close. Would definitely be surprised at the value that's in that hand, given that the 1-mon is the Dora and he can see 2 of them. Oh, but gets to use it now. If he deals it, it will
5,
be on
yep.
the cheaper side.
8-mon.
Or I guess he
Throws
will
the
get his
Dora.
choice. Ooh,
Ooh,
that's Tempai. Cutting the 4-pin, which is safe. Just think about the Richi or the Dama. 6-0's come out already, so the weight's definitely decreased in quality, but it's not because it goes with the 2-pin. Go 2-mon rather, Genbutsu.
so yeah, just gonna play safe. Says I'm in the lead. I don't need to take a risk here. We know the 1 is also safe because it's come out already.
Caleb was actually Tempai there, but the 5-pin rather, a tough jam.
Okay.
Three of the 7s are visible, 7 pins, so the 5 might be able to jam in the future if Caleb's really trying hard to keep the Tempai. If he draws into Tempai again in the future. We have a Tempai 4-min to the right. Bad one, so not going to take this Richi. And yeah, 3-mon jam, that's safe. So
Yep,
Caleb has found his way into a hand that can win. It's Huriten, so we need to Tsumo. But at the very least, if you can just hang on to Tempai, I would consider that a win.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're not gonna be able to sumo it though, because it's all out.
Ah, all right. So, oh, last draw. Make sure what you're safe. The 6-0 is safe. Do not switch. Okay, good job. It's very tempting to swap to the wider weight because wider weight is better, but on the last draw, it actually does nothing for you. So,
Yeah, last draw, just drop just drop whatever's safe. And so that round just ended up being 1,000-point tax for against the leader there. No big deal.
such a beautiful hand by Kana. Not winning this time, but also has a really nice one again this time around. 2 away from Tempai with the potential to use a 6-mon door across the table. Checking our dealer. It's pretty
See.
pretty standard.
Yeah. I'd like to draw Dora. Then we'd be cooking. Right now there's only 1 door though. 1 door shown. We're just gonna show everybody we have it too. Guess is waiting for or hoping to call the south.
Yeah, the 5-mon was such a juicy tile that it was hard to pass that one up. And Jesse will say, if I don't get the south soon, and I need to fold, then the south pair will be a pair of safe tiles.
That's true.
Home.
But there it is. So now we're pretty set.
Cutting from the 9 so first in the hopes of drawing a 4 so or 6 so to connect that 5, and then you can drop away the poor 8-9 pin penchant.
Ooh, 6 so.
Yeah, just time to give up that door connector.
Yeah. Time to give up the 7. Makes
Chi.
perfect sense. There's the 7 we wanted. So we have the good weight on the 3-6. That would just be a South +1, but we're in the lead. In fact, we're way in the lead, so yeah, we're fine with that.
Some
There's
overflow here.
9. Do we want the
Sumo.
9? Oh, well, we're going to draw. We're going to sumo it, so that hand's done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. And we'll move on to the next one.
Jesse extends the lead. Min now the dealer.
Yeah, needs to get something going here. Needs a couple of repeats, get some points. This hand, not the best for that.
Looks like it just wants to be a Ricci, and for a Ricci hand, it's actually not that bad. If you can get Itsu somehow, the straight 1 through 9 in Sozu, that would be nice, but most of the time you're going to get Tempai before that comes together, so...
Yeah, most likely just a Ricci, give me points, and hope I get a better hand on the repeat, but...
Wait, see
the
what
other
draws
hands are...
give.
The other hands are developing quite fast here, so may not get a chance to finish.
Kana Shantan already on the right. Lots of good draws into Tempai. Ooh, and that 5-pin doesn't look like it's helpful because there are 2 completed sequences in the Pinzu. But actually, you just treat that as a floating tile and make one more sequence in there. So it's a fantastic draw. Right now,
Yes, that
I was going to
seemed
say,
perfect to me. You dropped the loose 1 because you didn't want that anyway.
right? Confirm our pair. And our floating tiles are like this 5-pin, this extra 5-pin, and then this extra 7 so. And if we stick a tile onto either of those, then we will have a nice Tempai. And the more tiles that our sticky ones connect to, the better off you're going to end up being.
7 so does help the dealer, but looks like everyone's getting close to finishing here. 4-mon. Okay, yeah, we got a loose tile.
Getting a little bit
Each.
punished there for not holding 2 pairs. We'll see the
8-pin.
Tempai.
Yeah, it's gonna be the double pair weight though. Not the best one, but we'll put pressure on the table.
At Ricci +1, Sumo and Uda will be Mangan, so this will be
Each.
a chase from Jesse. Finds the middle 5, so Ricci, Pihu, Peiko, Dora. This is confirmed Mangan minimum.
Yep. Good chase. Let's see if we can get what we need.
Well, Jesse hasn't been missing today. We'll see.
There's a 5, but that's fine. We'll hang on to that. What do we get rid of? The 3. Yeah, the 3.
That 2, that's going to deal in.
2
Check the
deals
Uda.
in.
Would need
4,
1.
5.
Can't hit, but Mangan Jesse's number keeps getting bigger.
Yep. That was not what we needed as a dealer, but hey, it happens. There's a lot of luck in this game. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. And then let's see, South 3 here. Ooh, dealer hand. We've already got a Yaku in hand and 2 Dora. So I mean, I don't think it gets much better than that.
No, this is absolutely fantastic. Exactly what you're looking for as the dealer. Just need to find one more shape, and that's it. That will do it. Even cutting the 6-pin away preemptively. Nice.
Well, I guess it could get better. We could draw another Dora. That would be great.
Yeah. Make this
other than that, though, I don't think it gets much better than that. Let's see, what else? Do we got any other hands that are looking like we might be able to compete here? A couple of interesting hands, but depends on how quickly dealer gets a relevant tile here.
on the right, that's Ishanten for Chitoi.
Ooh, that's
I don't know if I would call that a competitive hand, but it's close to Tempai at least.
It's close to Tempai, that's true.
If we get really funky with it, we could even draw into Dion Peiko.
And nobody getting much here for a couple About 3 draws now. Yeah, no one's really getting anything.
Oh, there it is. There's the Tempai.
Eat.
Probably Richie
They're
cutting 6-pin.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be getting it.
Yeah,
But
this is
they're-
not as good as it looks. But if the dealer decides that they're satisfied with their current second place, they
Reach.
could fold away. And oh no, second reach hits the board. So dealer. Oh, but that's door 3. All right, you're gonna fight
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, no. There's that third Dora we were talking about. So now, no, we're not.
1 4-pin, 1 7-pin in the wall for Caleb across the table. But Tempai,
Or-
2-mon
yep.
jam. 5-8-mon is.
No, we're not gonna call that.
Gee.
Yeah, that 5-8, 2 8s, 2 5s, 3 5s. So 1 5, 2 8s.
Oh, the
Yeah.
8. Not gonna deal in. That's
Yeah,
on the
8.
left. That's Min's hand. That didn't have a Yaku.
Right. I was gonna say the 8 doesn't actually deal in. We're good. We're fine.
Remember, Jesse has no live tiles. Kana's holding all of them, so it's just the 4-7, and Caleb will steal it away. That Yakuhai Dora 3 not going to take it. And Jesse's going to have to look into the logs to see just... Oh, double reach!
What?
As
All
we were
right.
switching perspectives, Jesse choosing the 3-6 rather than the Hatsutaki said, "You betrayed me in the last round. I'm not picking you again." We'll see if the 3-6 pans out. It is 5 tiles versus 3 tiles, so there's something
Yeah,
to
it
be said
is.
about that.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Of course, then we still have to play another hand, but
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if Jesse had not gotten stymied on the Hatsutanki in the last hand, he probably would have waited on it.
I mean, it seems like a good tile to wait on, but
No,
always
hey,
the time
wins
for-
anyway.
oh, well.
Double reach Tsumo. No good up, but that's 2,000 all, and the number goes up once again. How far can he take it?
How far can we take it? And how far can we shove second place down so that some weird random hand doesn't somehow get him above 30k?
That's true. If Jesse's the only player over 3,000 points at the end of the game, he will earn an extra 5 points of Uma. So I just wanted to look at the high scoring games. The bottom one is at plus 102.0. It's actually a tie for 5th and 6th place at plus 102.0. So
Gee.
for Uma, or after Uma, rather, Jesse would need to have 112 points.
This hand isn't worth very much, but if we can get the right tiles, we can reach and put pressure on the board again.
And Caleb's trying to apply a different sort of pressure here, just opening and trying to shut things down. There's definitely been
has
Jesse's game, so the battle's for second.
I mean, it has a half flush chance. Oh, yep, there's the 8. So now we're definitely going to go half flush.
That lag on the 2 is a little scary. You're afraid to see the pull, but no call, you're pretty happy about.
Six, that's helpful.
Looks like we lost our tiles lighting up for Tempai, but 6-pin Red Dragon is the weight. Yep, there they are. Kind of weird that it didn't show up until after the dealing. I misread that. I thought that was a 1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
No. Yeah, no, he drew the 2, so that puts him. Now he's in Tempai.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was thinking like we could have Chanta chance, and then we drew the 6-pin pair. I didn't realize that was a 1, 3, 4.
But our half flush is also now in Tempai. 2 5-pin, 3 5s, 2 2s, so 3 tiles weight. That would be big. That's about the best you can do on South 4. In third, that puts you in second, I think.
If Caleb
No,
hits
actually-
Jesse or Min on the tune, it won't be enough. But if he hits
Yeah.
Kana, then it will. Oh,
Sumo?
well, it's
Sumo
not. It's not enough.
Had enough?
It's definitely not enough. So could go Chun and play for Chinitsu.
Sumo.
I will take it. Let's just say that, you know what? I'm not going to give Dealer another chance. And that's probably a good move because Dealer was Tenpai. Or another
Yeah,
Chito.
I was to say, I'm tempted to just take that and move on from this game and just call it a night. And that's what we're gonna do.
All right. Overall, big win for Jesse. We'll have to do some math to figure out if that makes up for all the points from before. But getting over 100 points again in this, that's going to shoot him up like 6 ranks. And Kana minus 11.2, Caleb minus 18.7, Min minus 47.9. There was basically nothing you could do. Jesse just had the hands this time. I'm going to get that update coming in. There he is, number 4 in the standings. Caleb retains second place over Brendan. It's actually kind of close now for these top spots. And of course, players look at these, 3 arrows for promotion and get a little nervous. But historically speaking, I do need to remind everyone that there are typically a lot more promotion spots out of the C1 division than are indicated at the start. So I wouldn't panic too much. You definitely want to get yourself in one of those guaranteed spots, though. Notably, also, Joseph has got those 2 arrows. If he finishes the season over 200 points, he will be double promoting, assuming there's spots to fit him, and I anticipate there will be. And that means another player would have to be promoted out of the C1 division, so that would mean 1 extra spot for sure. And so lots of ways that C1 can get bonus promotion spots. You do have to finish positive. So again, anyone who is in the C1 division right now, or anyone who joins the league, you'll be hopping in this very same C1 division. Make sure to, as we get down to the end of the season, here at the end of session 5, with 1 session remaining, that you find a way to go positive.
Yes, absolutely. Especially for all the new people who haven't been here before and don't know. Yeah, like the C divisions, CA and CB together typically have somewhere between 10 to 12 promotions, usually because there's people going on a hiatus and things like that. So, but you do need to be positive. So, even I know I think I got out of C1 by being like +2 or something like that because basically everyone that was positive promoted. So, if you're getting towards the end on these last 4 games and you're 20 minus 40, just look to, you don't need to go big, just try to get above positive and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, it's cool to see some people that are heading to Tokyo in the summer in the chat here. Looking forward to seeing you there in Japan. And I think this is the last game of the evening, but as a reminder, I'm expecting that we will have a special broadcast tomorrow night of the big table. The first, second, fourth, and 6th place in Division A1 will be duking it out, the final 2 games of their round 5 series, and I'm very excited to watch that. If things go in a very convenient fashion, then all the players could be tied around the same number of points at the end of that series, and that could be quite exciting to see the end of the A1 season if that's the case. All right. Well, that will... Let's see, where would a league player find these stats? So the one that you see on your screen now, the big stat board, that is for broadcasters. However, if you do /stats, you can check out your own stats or the stats of any player in the league for the season. That's a huge, again, shout out to our admins who have provided the statistical functions, the trackers, and the ability to look at those stats. So again, huge shout out. Can never be said enough. All the effort that's been done behind the scene to make this league run so smoothly.
Yes. Of course. If you want to see the big board, then you can always check out a VOD or something. They usually go up. I believe they still go up on YouTube fairly quickly, so you can always go check out a VOD and just look for your division and kind of see how it looks. That's another way of
Or ping me.
Possibly
ping me.
Or yeah, or ping one of the
screenshot you.
broadcasters that can show you, because it's just a spreadsheet mostly. So,
all right. Well, that will do it for us, but we do want to give our shout outs to all the commentators who were here tonight. of course, it was David and Bingy. If you missed it, okay, the two games that they broadcast earlier from the A1 division, extremely strong gameplay. I highly recommend watching. For the gameplay as point one, but also the commentary was hilarious. There were so many funny things that happened in those games, so I definitely invite you to check that out. The VOD will be on our Twitch channel for a couple weeks, but it will also get uploaded shortly onto our YouTube channel. And you can see that at American Ricci on YouTube. You can also follow the tiny URL on your screen right now, but at American Ricci is where you can also access our Twitter page for all the fancy hands. And we've had several quite fancy hands, Yakuman, Sanbaimon, and those are just the expensive ones. There also been quite a number of hilarious clips that we'll be showing in the highlight show for the next season, which is coming up very soon. I actually want to pause here and remind myself when the deadline is to register. You can visit our website, americanricci.org, to check out all the standings and to register for the league if you are a resident of the U.S. or a citizen. But I'm going to take a peek and see that it is June 9th. The deadline is approaching. So when the final session starts, session 6 begins June 9th. That is the deadline for registration for the summer session. So do be sure to go to the website and make sure you sign up ahead of that point. There are no guarantees that you'll be able to get in after that point. I have seen several people hopping into the server, new players who have registered for the summer session, so it'll be a lot of fun to meet those new players and cast those games. And I think the last thing that I want to mention is, in terms of IRL events, of course, the American Ricci Association and the World Ricci League and a number of other club-run tournaments are creating a whole calendar of events that are happening all around the league. You can certainly find a calendar of events on araricci.org, but also, just off the top of my head, in June, late June, I believe the 28th is going to be the WRL event major that's happening simultaneously in 3 different locations. I believe New York, in Oklahoma, and in Las Vegas. There is a monstrous tournament, over 200 players happening in New York, the Ricci-Nomi Open. That'll be happening after that. Entries are waitlisted for that Ricci-Nomi event. You might be able to sneak your way in. In Texas, there's going to be an Open happening in the middle of August, and those are the 3 upcoming events off the top of my head, but more is happening. Chicago, Las Vegas, all sorts of other events happening in the later months of this year. So absolutely check it out. If you're in those areas or you want to participate in IRL Mahjong in the US, things are happening all across the country. So look forward to seeing you there. All right, did I miss anything?
Nope, I think that's everything.
All right, well, thanks again, Jeffrey, for hopping in with me for these final couple games. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow night for a special broadcast of the top players in the A1 division duking it out in the final 2 games. See you then.